All right, guys, I'm back after a little bit of a break. I'm sorry. It's just that yesterday I graduated from University of Sploy.
Congratulations!
Yeah, we're done with the school year. Derek is here with you too. He could be his freshman year, and to celebrate the fact that we're done and I'm completely done with college, we're going to go on a weekend park trip. We're going to go to 3 amusement parks. Can you guess what they are? Let me know in the comments down below. Is it down below in shorts?
The amusement parks we're going to are...
What is up, guys?
Oh wait, hang on.
Yeah.
We should both do our intros at the same time.
Yes, okay. 3, 2, 1. What is up, guys? It's your boy, James, aka Triple J 755, aka
Oscar's Wacky Taxi Derek. I'm here with Triple J 755.
I don't have a roller your favorite coaster and then your first name. What should that be for me?
El Toro James?
Wait, all the others are the coaster that kind of like have the most fun memories with Candemonium James? Or how about this? All the other people in the El Toro group, they're called El Toro Mike, something like that, El Toro Wifey. So maybe I should be Oscar's Wacky Taxi James.
It's airtime Mike, but yeah.
Right. Oh! I got it! I have a name.
Okay.
DC's Batman the Ride James. What is up, guys? It's your boy James, aka Triple J 755, aka DC's Batman the Ride James, and today I'm here with Double D 71, and today we are at Park 1 of 3 of a weekend park trip. It's going to be a lot of fun, although there was a lot of shit going on the way here. So many terrible people in their cars wouldn't give us space, and then I missed my turn. But there was one really good group in a Tundra truck. It was colored red, and they asked, hey, can I go ahead of you? I was like, yes, and they all said thank you at the same time. If you're one of those people, you're cool. Great interaction. Yes. Let's get away from the copyright music. Go! We are at a place called the Funplex in New Jersey. El Toro Ryan was here. Or the fucking place. And we're going to ride Fuck Coaster. Look. That's right. It's a very small FAC, and we're doing something interesting today.
It's kind of on the way here, so hey, why not?
Actually, it was like an hour out of the way from where we're actually going, but we need the credit.
We need a credit.
Yes.
I need to get to
108. This is going to be my first coaster of 2023. Or is it? Wild Fuck 2023. We're doing something interesting. This video that you're watching, well, wait, you could be watching us in 2 videos.
Oh no, I'm not tall enough to ride. Oh no.
I am even shorter. Oh, dang it. Fun coaster, okay, we're actually fine. At least for now. So one video is completely unedited, so it's basically like live stream the whole thing. And the other one, I will make all the edits, like the Wild West Express chain lift and the Main Street breaks or the Skyrocket 2 failed launch. This is probably the unedited video, so you can see the entire trip starts to finish. Admission is currently closed. Please use the bowling desk for assistance. Oh, okay. All right, let's go. Do we try here?
Yes. I told the admission desk was closed. If you'd like to ride Fun Coaster.
Okay, thank you. Oh, look, it's Tower of Tickets. Don't play that game. It's expensive and addictive. No. I've seen the one in Oshie. No. I mean, do what you want. It's your choice. It's your money, but I wouldn't.
No, you're cool. Thank you. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you.
Do I still make this a video?
Sure. I mean, it might be funny just to have like a failed attempt of writing a credit.
Wow. Yeah, I don't see a reason to not have the rides open. It's a warm day.
It is, yeah.
Huh.
That is very strange.
Yeah. But I'll probably make just one video, so
Yes.
not two,
that
just
case,
because.
yeah.
Why make two videos? Oh, look, there's a credit right here.
There's a credit right here. Let's go.
Roller coaster fun. Roller coaster fun. Let's go up the lift up. Okay, here it comes. Whoa, so much air. All right, yeah, I'm going. There's a turn. A turn to the left. Hey, whoa, so many airs. Okay, here comes the brakes. No. So we just got off a Ubisoft game simulator. Yeah, that was an incredible ride. Hands down, my favorite coaster, my new number one. This is zoomed in. Woo! Yeah, that was amazing. That was totally worth. It was, and we got on for free.
We did.
We got on for free. Yes, that's something. Although we might have to come back for Fun Coaster. I don't really have a solid plan to do it. So,
No.
you know what time it is?
Yes.
We need to run. I need to run away. I have to go. I have to get out of here. I have to leave now. So we noticed something interesting in the parking lot row at the Funplex on our way out. Take a look at all of the license plates and tell me what states you see.
So,
New Jersey.
New Jersey. I'll speed run this.
New Jersey, 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 New Jersey over here.
Finally.
Maryland. 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 New Jersey, New Jersey, 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 New Jersey, Maryland. Why do I say in that accent?
I don't know.
Maryland. It has the best state flag, by the way. Think about when they were first thinking of the word for peanuts. Should we call it urine testicle? No, not quite. Should we call it piss balls? We're getting closer. Okay, peanut. There we go. Perfect. Yes. A+. Urine balls. Piss testicles. No, it's peanut. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you for coming to our peanut. Thank you for coming to our piss ball talk.
Well, time to die. He always do that. Okay, so
That's become like a tradition now.
it is kind of like going through the parking pay booth at parks and saying try this when giving them the pass. There are lots of traditions when you go to amusement parks with Triple J and Double D.
Exactly.
But there's a lot that goes behind the scenes. So we just wanted to show you a typical conversation we have at a hotel. It's arguably just as fun as the parks. Both. We'll be going to... So yeah, a very special weekend park trip to celebrate that I graduated college just yesterday. I kind of wish I brought my certificate with me, but I don't. But oh well, it's safe at home back in my home city of England, Eastern Shore of Maryland. So, there's one thing I want to ask you about, Derek, and that is, you went to SeaWorld San Diego Not Walt Disney SeaWorld. That's only in Orlando.
That's only the one in Orlando. But yes, I did go to SeaWorld in San Diego.
You rode Manta, right?
I did ride Manta.
Okay, so, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, and it has a launch.
Yeah, it does. Which, I will say this. Pony Express does have a better launch than Manta. What?
I thought you were going to say something else.
What?
Oh my god! Oh, I thought of an amazing nickname for her. I thought of an amazing name. Yes, yes. I hope I'm not. I thought you were going to say the word porny, and that came out to you. We need to call Pony Express porny.
Dorney Express.
Is that like the name of the train at Dorney Park?
You raise an interesting question there.
Well, kind of have to investigate that.
Yeah.
But we'll see someday. There was one thing that we listened to on the way here, and we found very interesting. So today is George Carlin's birthday. Yeah?
Yay!
It's his birthday, so we had a party. Well, not with cakes and candles and burning down the house. No, not this time.
At least for now.
We listened to my video where I give a tour of my park called George Carlin, one of my favorite parks in the game. And I explained a coaster themed to baseball. It's called Randomly Placed Landmines because that's what George Carlin suggests.
One more thing for baseball, I'd have a series of randomly placed landmines.
There's Marshall setting out the ball. Holy shit. And I was describing that the coaster is painted different colors depending on, like, it's kind of a story. What part of the story you're from. And in it, the white track represents like the actual play in the game. The red represents the explosions from the landmines. And on one part of it, it's green that represents you in the dirt or grass outside the stadium trying to run in. It's a really cool coaster. Linked down in the description below if you're watching it on my side.
Right. I may or may not include it in mine. We'll see what
Feel
happens.
free to. Maybe your viewers... What's the Venn diagram of my viewers and your viewers? What's the Venn diagram?
That's an interesting question.
Well, if you're one of my viewers and you haven't subscribed to Derek yet, please do so.
Same goes for me. If you're one of my viewers and haven't subscribed to James yet,
do it. You have to see. You have to see both perspectives of park trips.
Yes.
You just have to. And he does wonderful editing too. I love the intro of his favorite coasters video.
Yes. That's one of my favorite things that I've ever made.
So I was talking about randomly placed landmines, but when I was explaining the colors of the coaster track in it, I say red to represent the randomly placed landmines. Okay, that's correct.
Yeah.
And then I said, and it's also white because it's football. No, it's white. No. That's. I was trying to describe the color of the baseball ball, but I said football. I'm a sports GP.
Football.
And white because it's football.
No,
it's a baseball themed ride.
Stupid idiot.
That's right. I am stupid idiot. How did you know? I mean, well, we're not like the two idiots from Spoin, but we found that funny, so we kind of nicknamed ourselves Stupid and Dumbass Idiot.
Yes, and I am Dumbass Idiot.
Yes! So, what? Because it's football. And then, so, that joke was just in the video as is. You can actually quote me on that.
Yes.
And white because it's football.
White because it's football.
I'm a sports GP, and even that doesn't make sense.
Me too. I'm a sports GP, and I'm like, huh?
White because it's football. I meant to say baseball. And then,
And this happened on accident, by the way. Continue.
then he tried to reverse it using the hands-free device that was holding.
I tried to reverse it.
And then before Derek reversed it, it said green 4, and then when he reversed it, the first sound we heard was oh. So it from the spike speed.
Spike.
So here's what it sound like: red representing the randomly placed landmines, white because it's football, and green 4.
That was a completely accidental.
Green 4. Green 4. It's like the it's now in two memes: spikes and the color green for It's kind of like blue big. So now we have 3 meme colors: white, green, and blue. Actually, the colors I described, red, white, and green, that's the Italy flag.
It is, but in opposite order, I think.
Oh. Yeah, close enough.
Editor, feel free to correct me on that and call me a stupid fucking bitch.
Same here, Anthony. Feel free to fact check me on that, and if I'm wrong, feel free to call me an annoying fucking douchebag. Thank you. Speaking of Anthony, red to represent the random place landmines, white just because it's football, and green for We stopped by a place called Charlottesville. That's a funny name itself. And there were 2 gas pumps, so I was wondering which one am I supposed to use. There's a black one and a green one.
And I noticed that the green one was for diesel.
So how you remember to use the right pump if you're driving a car is green is for because that's the wrong one.
So you don't use that
so
one
you don't
unless your car takes diesel, which most cars don't. So green
it's
is
for trucks. But if you're not driving a truck, then green is for because you put the wrong fuel in. Exactly. Speaking of my editor Anthony, he told me, since Derek and I last talked, he told me about a sort of deleted well, not deleted, but modified line from Shut 3, which was my channel's April 1st video this year. And I already explained it to Derek, but I need to explain it to the viewers, of course.
Yes.
Because that's why we have these phones out, of course. And I should have the camera here and have my face here just so you can see me talking more. Not like this. Like, what am I thinking? This is like if I'm at a park. Like this. Yeah.
That's a lot better.
Why didn't I think about it before? That's good. So, if you saw Shut 3, which many people did, you might remember when I said on the first drop of Skyrush, I was actually Fix It Felix. Skyrush is so which is very funny. I love the part about sky. It reminded me a lot of Cookie Grizzly. Hey, that's funny enough already.
Yes.
But he told me that the line was supposed to be different. It was going to be, on the first drop, I was actually dead. Skyrush is so...
Wait.
Skyrush is the imposter.
That's literally how Among Us works.
That's the game. That's how it works.
That's literally how it works.
On the first drop, I was actually Skyrush is so... On the first drop, actually Skyrush is so... So why didn't he include that? Well, later on I say, but then the first airtime was just boring. But then they unlocked the restraints, and then I was thrown out of the train, and I died. So I already... It was wild. Yeah, so I already died. And even in a parody version of my channel, it wouldn't make sense that I died twice. Like, usually when you die, you send back to the place where you last slept, and you have to walk to where you were to pick up your stuff. It's common knowledge.
Yes.
It's first grade stuff. So, so it wouldn't make sense if I died twice, unless he instead made me die when I was flying out, just having my corpse flying through the sky and splattering off the corpse.
Just have your corpse flying through the sky.
Like this. did a backflip.
Yeah, like this.
Wow. Your corpse. So I already died.
Your corpse flying through the sky.
But it's a YouTube poop. It's not supposed to make sense. So I'm kind of angry that you didn't say on the first jump I was actually Skynet is so. But at the same time, sorry, I misspoke. If Anthony included that, then why are you looking at me like that?
What do you mean?
I misspoke, I swear.
I was just laughing.
When, what was I going to talk about? Shit. Oh no, I forgot. So it's not supposed to make sense, but Anthony made and Keith's boss, he knows what he's talking about. It's not supposed to make sense, so it's a YouTube poop.
Exactly.
But the fact that
you're
it was
questioning logic with the YouTube poop, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, just watch it and enjoy it. How absurd it is. The logic is that there is no logic, other than the fact that there is no logic.
No logic.
However, the fact that it was deleted rather than included, like if it was included, it would be funny, but it would just be like any other of the jokes there. It would just blend in with that. But the fact that it was included, like you have to do research for it. It's a better find. Like
Right.
if I ever made an iceberg about the lore of my channel, that would be like second to bottom or even bottom until now.
Yes.
It just adds to its legendary status.
It does.
Yeah. Anything you wanted to share? I did most of the talking.
Candemonium is shit, but it's the less bad version.
What? Alright guys, we thought we would do another episode of What If Blank closed in the present year. This time, 2023. Wild Fuck 2023. I'm here with Derek, and we are at a hotel somewhere because we're going to go to amusement parks. We won't say where because it might give a hint as to where we're going to go. You're going to see them soon. Don't you worry.
Yes. Not yet. Soon.
We haven't even went there yet. How can we tell you how it went yet?
Yeah, how can we even tell you where we're going? We don't even know where we are. We just pulled up to this random place and thought, okay, this is good.
Yeah, and they just gave us a place to stay. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
So we thought we would do one of our, not favorite parks, but favorite parks to joke about, Dorney Park in Wildlife Kingdom, which we like to call Dorney Dark. Yes. So now it's about time for Cedar Fair to come back. We didn't do a Cedar Fair park in like 10 months, so it's about time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's originally going to go Cedar Fair, Six Flags, Cedar Fair, Six Flags, but then California's Great America announced its eventual closure, so that got merged to the episode.
And then the last
then
one
to
was
compensate,
Six
Flags got 2.
Yeah.
They're all made equally. So
Why did I say the last one was...
no, the last one was Six Dogs Game Venture.
I am dumbass idiot.
It was my first video of the year.
It was.
First video, 2023. Wild Fuck 2023. We haven't forgotten about that, just so we're clear. So,
Celine Basul, please resign.
yes. So, there are only 7 ghosts this year, so this is going to take not too long, and...
At least for now.
I'm glad we have a small one, because it's midnight. We've been driving all the way from Eastern Shore. We recorded some other videos.
Yeah.
We had to drive through urban areas that I'm not really used to, so it was scary. There's terrible
good.
drivers. There are a couple nice people in a pickup truck. They asked for permission to go ahead of me. They were trying to merge. I said yes, and they called me kind. Remember that?
I do remember that. They were very nice.
Yeah, such wonderful people.
That's what I wish all drivers would be like.
Yes, being courteous to each other. And I missed my exit, and we had to spend an hour more trying to get the trip already happened. So, Funplex.
Yes.
We went to the Funplex in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. We won't tell you how it went, though. You're just going to have to watch my video on it, and Derek's too. Either one will do. The first thing is Hydra the Revenge.
Yes.
Now,
Good old being in floorless coaster.
I already put a point here where Dorney Dirt is. Now, where to
Dorney
go?
Dirt?
Where's the round Earth mode? This is a Mercator projection, which I don't like. Well,
Yeah,
I don't hate it, but
I don't like those either.
it was in glow for a
For a
second.
second, yeah.
What?
Is that like a setting you can change?
It sometimes is. Let me see. I don't care anymore.
It's fine. I mean, we're really only doing parks in North America, so it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, I guess. So, well, where do you put Hydra the Revenge? 0 Point always has a floorless. I often remember them in the order in which Airtime Fools listed in his Sear Fair haves and have-nots video that he did back in 2019. 2019. 2019. 29, 29, 29. We both had the same idea.
Yes.
And we're not going to give any to California's Great America because they're going to close eventually. So why put a coaster there? Why put a coaster there when it's going to go, well, dying to die?
Oh, no.
So, Kings Island doesn't have a floorless. I considered giving them a floorless in the past. We'll save that for later. Canada's Rhineland doesn't. That's also a possibility, but
Right.
I don't know. Do they have space for it? Well, they're building a coaster for this year.
Yeah.
So
They are kind of landlocked though, because
yeah,
I believe they are in,
Snoopy's
like,
Racing Railway. I
they
hope
are
I
in,
get to
like,
ride that eventually.
residential areas, so
Yeah,
that doesn't really work.
I don't know if they'll fit if unless they want to remove another ride, which Canada's Rhineland doesn't have a history of removing rides.
No.
So we're not going to rely on that.
So yeah.
It's still a candidate, but not a solid candidate. But I wouldn't rule it out entirely. Who knows? Maybe they give another floorless to King's Dominion. Hey, it happened before. Six Flags New England once had 2 boomerangs, and Laurent has
anymore.
both a Batman clone and
Yeah, they have
an
2
SLC.
inverts, one of which they don't even need. They got Endor afterwards. I know I've said this.
If it was the other way around, it would be more sense. It would be an improvement, but
It would be an
now,
improvement.
no, you could have just given it to Great Escape. I don't see any problem with that.
I mean, yeah, they can
But-
definitely use a coaster like that.
Right. King's Island is the best candidate so far. Carowinds has Vortex, which isn't a floor, it's just stand-up, but
They have a good B&M looper with Afterburn, so I think that quota's already filled.
right.
And also,
I mean, California's Great America has both Patriot and Flight Deck. The good
I mean
Flight Deck.
that's true.
So
And Kings Island also has Banshee, but I mean it's like a different experience.
I mean,
Oh,
with
and
an invert
also-
coaster,
also,
your feet are dangling anyway.
Carowinds also has Copperhead Strike, which has a JoJo roll, so I think that immediately
Okay, so
rules that out.
North California is officially out of the equation because it's supposed to be a rare element. You can't have 2 in the same park. What are you doing?
Exactly.
And it would actually be non-improvement because Hydra has over-shoulder restraints and Copperhead Strike doesn't, if I remember correctly. So
Yes.
that would be a downgrade. We don't want to do it. So far, Kings Island. King's Dominion's a no. Knott's Berry Farm will say no. They just don't have the
Yeah,
space.
they don't have the space.
You should know. You've been there.
I have
You
been
went to Knott's Poop Farm,
Knott's-
where
Knott's-
poop is to go.
Not poop farm.
That's right. Why is my mouse at Atlanta? I don't know.
World's fun.
Worlds of Fun. That's a choice. Wait, I'm pointing to Silver Dollar City. I am stupid idiot.
It's up here.
Yeah, I keep
somewhere.
forgetting about that. Valley Fair is also an option, and
Michigan's Adventure, maybe.
no, it's too good for Michigan's Adventure.
Yeah, you're right. Even though they do have Shivering Timbers.
Kings Island.
Yeah, that works.
Although, maybe it's a bit too close to Carowinds, so, Worlds of Fun, well, they just got a new roller coaster, but...
They did just get Zambezi's Zinger.
Yeah, it
which
seems
is
like...
opening soon.
Right. It seems like
As
the
of-
chain wants
as
to
of the
give
time
him
of
more,
recording this video,
original
that is
stuff, so...
May 13th.
Let's say Kings Island? Sure.
Yes.
There's Possessed.
Or Possessed.
My heart wants to give it to shit. Because a nickname we have for possessed is poop zest. So it makes sense that my heart wants to get to shit. Nothing against you, King's Dominion, I promise. My heart wants to give it to King's Domination. Why?
Because they used to have Volcano the Blast Coaster.
Yes, it's not Volcano, but it's close enough. It's close enough. Definitely
It has the same system, but it's not full circuit. That's the only difference.
It's close enough. Definitely no home park bias whatsoever. But I feel like it would be more near to Worlds of Fun, or Valley Fair already has one, so that's a no.
Yeah, Valley Fair.
Let's see.
No.
There's one here, so that's not too close to any other Cedar Fair park. But although Michigan's Adventure is
Except
probably
for
a
Michigan's
no,
Adventure.
because there's the one here
Yeah.
and here. So the Midwest is fine with it. Oops.
Knott's Berry Farm.
My heart wants
Still
to give
doesn't
it
have
to
room for
shit.
it.
That's true, and like doesn't have that high capacity. You want to give good
Yeah,
things
it's
to
really
the
not
most
that-
attended park.
It's really not
Or-
that high capacity.
Or it's a small ride. And does Wonderland? I mean, it already has flight deck, but you already know what I think about the flight deck.
Yes.
It's a terrible coaster. It's useless. They could use another inverted coaster.
Right, and
Just see my rant
And-
about it.
Possessed takes up much less space, so you could fit that in there somewhere and still have space.
Right.
Where you remove fuck deck and time fuck and just throw.
Although
those,
I feel
you
like
just
that has
throw
more-
those out and then just replace it.
Yeah,
with
don't relocate them. Throw them out. Sell it for scrap, please.
Yes.
You don't need them anymore. But it's the second most intense Cedar Fair park. Or, I have an idea. Mr. Dangly Coaster 2 Electric Boogaloo. Okay, so far we have King's Dominion, Worlds of Fun. Although that's a little bit close. I mean, not that close, but a little bit close to.
I'd say it's about the same
the one
as
here.
like
Oh, and there's also
Six
one
Flags,
here.
Six Flags Great America to Valley Fair. It's about the same to Worlds of Fun. Maybe a little shorter, maybe a little longer.
It seems
I
a
don't
little
know.
shorter. I mean, back when Paramount owned Canada's Wonderland, they didn't want, well, Cedar Fair didn't want being an invert here because it's too close to Cedar Point. Well, that eventually came to bite Cedar Fair in the ass because they eventually bought Canada's Wonderland. So,
Yes.
so Cedar Fair, or specifically Cedar Point, is the reason I had to ride Flight Deck.
Well, shit.
Oh my god. Top 10 anime betrayals. Oh no! King's Dominion? I mean, it has like the most, parts that, like LIMs. No one makes LIMs anymore, so you want to be careful of those. So less distance means less opportunities to break, and that's not far from, Pony Dark. So it's no home park
That
bias
works.
whatsoever.
Yeah, definitely not.
Even if I lived near California's Great America, I would still miss Volcano. So
Yes.
I think the people there would be very
I miss
happy.
it even more because I never got to ride it.
Oh no. It was my first launch coaster. Did you know, guys? First launch coaster. Like, I had no launch coaster that was
At
like...
least going into Back Coaster Stunt Lot, I knew it was a launch coaster.
I did not know Volcano's launch coaster. I mean, it's in the name, Blast Coaster, but at the time, all the folks who were in line in the Boy Scout troop was like, all right, I guess I'm going here now. It's the theme to volcanoes, and like,
That's pretty
I
cool.
should have known it had a launch, but I didn't. And it was only my 11th coaster ever, and it was right after Dominator. I was like, great, what's next? And then after that, I was like, as soon as it started launching, time of my life. Time of my life. Which means I probably rank it higher than I would otherwise on the surface, but
Yeah.
it's the only time I rode it. I rode it once ever. That's all I have to rank it for. I can't re-rank it even if I wanted to.
No.
I can't.
It's gone.
It's gone. We're not going to be able to ride it anytime soon.
At least for now.
Possessed to King's domination, but my heart really wants to bring it to shit.
My heart really wants to bring it to shit.
Steel Force. Did you know that a Morgan Hypercoaster was originally going to go to King's Dominion? Or
I heard about that.
Paramount's King's Dominion.
I did hear about that, but
I'm sure it was canceled because Busch Gardens bought Charles the Parrot from B&M.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, it's a different manufacturer, but the GP don't care. They just want to ride a tall
now
coaster.
the only coaster over 200 feet at King's Domination is I-305.
And it's a Giga.
It's a Giga,
Yeah, that's different enough for Apollo's Chariot that it could work. They would agree to that.
Yeah.
So my close second is Michigan's Adventure. That was also going to have a 200-footer at one, but it was canceled for some reason. And now all of the not as great Cedar Fair parks now all have a Morgan Hypercoaster.
Times when California's Great America and Knott's Berry Farm were rumored to get hypercoasters.
Good times.
Good times.
Those were the good old days.
Those were the back in my day. There were rumors of Cedar Fair parks getting B&M hypers.
Yes, the good old days. Before cars had backup cameras.
Yes.
Back when video games only worked on Channel 5. Confused? Yes, you should be. You used to not be able to use the phone when the internet was on. Now you can't use the phone unless the internet is turned on. Quick history lesson with Professor J. Okay, Steel Force 2 Michigan's Adventure, and yeah, it's quite extravagant for the park, and we did say Hydra's better than Michigan's Adventure, but maybe if you build it, they will come. Maybe. I mean, they built Shivering Timbers. That's not much of a stretch. So, next is Talon. Talon is easy. Valley Fair. We always give the B&M invert to Valley Fair. Like,
they don't have any inverted coaster.
Right. And it gets crowded. People
And
enjoy
all
it.
the other options do. Worlds of Fun has one. I almost said King's Dominion. Well, I mean, King's Dominion doesn't have one.
It has one in the area at Busch Gardens. BUSH Gardens, just so we're clear.
Or Six Flags Busch Gardens, Williamsburg.
That works too.
Canada's Wonderland doesn't have one.
Well, it sort of has inverted coaster. Sort of.
It doesn't have a B&M, though.
But we don't have to talk about the one at Canada's Wonderland.
Yeah, Knott's...
Or at Michigan's Adventure.
Great America...
Has anyone here ridden both Flight Deck and Thunderhawk? Tell me which one's worse? Which one's better? Let me know.
Thundercock?
Hey, there's a Thunderhawk! Thundercock! Are we just going to think of a funny name for all the coasters?
I guess.
We'll work on that.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Thunderhawk, I'm thinking Carowinds?
I'm thinking Carowinds, too.
Carowinds. It would be half of Thunder Road. Yes, and every other park. Like, Cedar Fair doesn't really want another wooden coaster. Blue Streak. No,
Ding?
Blue Ding Streak is enough. California's Great American's closed. Knott's Berry Farm, like Ghost Rider, you're fine.
Ghost Rider's not going anywhere anytime.
Worlds of Fun has
It is the
3,
most popular
2,
coaster.
and 1 on the way.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just... And Canada's one that has 2. I mean, one of them's just alright, and the other one sucks. Lester Holt's direction for 15 minutes. I hate my Canadian Buster, but they have 2, so... I don't think it would be in quite good hands if it's at Canada's Wonderland.
I think the rule of thumb is B&M invert to Valley Fair, and then wooden coaster to Carowinds.
And if it's a Six Flags, what if then Kitty Coaster to Six Flags over Georgia? Until recently, they announced that one from Skyline Attractions.
Oh yeah.
We'll see how that one goes. So maybe the
it'll
next
be-
option is
maybe
going
it'll
to be to sell it.
Skyline's only good coaster.
Remember when we brought Roar to the playground?
We put it in the wood chipper.
The wood chipper and use as wood chips for the playground. And the trains go to Six Flags New England.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, next we did Thunderhawk. Wild Book 2023. No, that's the one. Percy Park.
It's not quite the same.
Eh,
We'll work on that.
it's the regular Wild Book, you could say. Kings Island doesn't have a wild mouse. These two do, and all the smaller
Worlds of Fun has one.
all the smaller parks have one. So just Canada's Wonderland has one, but it's not very good. Are we going to have to give Kings Island another wild mouse and move Hydra somewhere else? Don't tell me I have to do that. Ugh. Okay. Wild mouse here, and Hydra Worlds of Fun.
Well,
I mean-
shit.
There's nothing wrong with Worlds of Fun getting Hydra. It's just
Right.
Kings Island gets another wild mouse. It's so boring. It's a big park. They deserve better than that. But
They do deserve better than that.
there's
But,
nowhere
I
else
mean,
for it
like,
to go.
Yeah. Wild mouse coasters are just too popular.
Yeah. And Woodstock Express, that's a Zamperla
Woodstock Express.
Kitty Coaster, Family Gravity Coaster. Every other park, not Spirit Farm. You rode Timberline Twister.
I did. I was 2 inches below the maximum height.
And we're about the
requirements.
same height, so theoretically I could ride it
You probably
tomorrow
could
if I
ride.
wanted to.
If,
I'll think
if
about
you
it.
were teleported to Knott's Berry Farm and you already had paid for admission,
Would they still be open right now? Because we're on the East
if you
Coast.
were teleported there when it opens, and you had already paid admission somehow,
Or if I just snuck past them.
yes.
Not that I would,
And
of
you
course.
and you were teleported to Timberline Twister, I'm sure you could probably ride it if it was open.
Huh. Yeah. Well,
Which it probably will be.
we'll see. I plan to go to California eventually, but not now. We don't have the budget for it. So, oh yeah, every other park has like a kiddie-style coaster. Six Flags St. Louis doesn't have a kiddie coaster, we learned. So, if you're willing to sell, that's where it go.
But not
But
for long.
for an additional
I
challenge,
mean, well, the one that they're getting isn't exactly a kiddie coaster, I would say. It's more of a family coaster.
right? But you know what? That would be boring. I want to bring it to the same chain for a additional challenge. So, Gilway Gardens, because
Aurora Gardens.
they have a mine train and a Tivoli coaster, which is
More of a
a
family.
zero coaster. It's a family coaster. They could also use a kiddie coaster, and they have kiddie, family, and thrill. Wait! You're telling me that Cedar Fair doesn't own Gilroy Gardens anymore? Oh. But here's another question.
Well, fuck you. We do what we want.
Well, here's a question I have for you. Do I care? Ding! No, I don't.
No.
I don't care.
Yes. Maybe.
No, I don't care. So, wow, 7 coasters took 23 minutes so far. But okay, let's recap. Steel Force goes to Michigan's Adventure. Talon goes to Valley Fair. I almost said Wild Mouse. Woodstock Express goes to Gilroy Gardens. And if it's not part of the chain, we'll just sell it to them. Hydra to Worlds of Fun. And Wild Mouse to Kings Island. Thunderhawk to Carowinds, North California.
And poop zest.
And poop zest or possessed. And poop zest to shit. Nothing against Kings Island, I promise. It was an accent. Poop zest to shit. That's a Geauga Lake coaster. That would be the second Geauga Lake coaster to come to King's
No,
Dome.
the Georgia Lake.
Georgia. I thought it was
Georgia?
Ohio Lake.
Jigga Lake?
Jesus Lake?
Jesus.
Jesus said something to the children.
No, it's Six Flags Worlds of Adventure.
We will never quite understand. Thunderhawk to Carowinds and Possessed to King's Dominion. But let's hope this stays as a hypothetical. Silver, please don't take this seriously. This is just for fun. This is just a thought exercise.
These are just hypotheticals.
Although it would be nice to see Possessed and and Thunderhawk and Carowinds, North California. But
Yes.
I'd rather go to Pony Dark.
Yes, as it is right now.
Yes. Yeah, I don't have anything else to share with you, so we'll end the video there. Anything you want to share last minute?
Oh!
What is up, guys? It's your boy James, aka Triple J 755, aka DC's Batman the Ride James. I'm here with Derek, aka Double D 2781, aka Oscar's Wacky Taxi Derek.
And this is James, aka Triple J 755, aka DC's Batman the Ride James.
And today is a very exciting day.
Yes.
Today we are at. I don't see the name written anywhere, but we are at. Oh, is it here? No, that's the name of a ride. We are at Knoebels Amusement Resort. Woohoo!
Come on, be where the action is. Jump in the car, hop a train, or ride the Whitewater to Knoebels, Pennsylvania's largest free admission amusement park. The attractions are awesome, the action's non-stop, and there's fun for kids of all ages. Knoebels is a great place for camping and picnicking. And if you crave world-class thrills, you've got to fly the Phoenix. But that's not all. Better prepare yourself for the Twister, coming this summer only at Knoebels.
Yes, this is a very interesting park that I haven't looked at too much before coming, so maybe we will be pleasantly surprised with this.
We've really only heard about, like, the ride, so maybe...
We haven't seen the atmosphere yet.
Maybe we'll be pleasantly
And we have a very special nickname for the park. Do you want to hear it, Dirk?
Yes.
It's Knoebels. Nothing against it. We haven't been there yet, so we can't judge it yet. At least for now. And you might be wondering, why is Derek holding my phone? You
And why
might,
is
if you've
James
seen his
holding my
videos,
phone?
you might recognize that phone. Why is he holding my phone? Well, we thought we'd do something interesting today.
We thought we'd switch each other's cameras.
And
what we're
then,
gonna do
that way
is-
all the clips from my video are stored in his
And
system.
what we're gonna do is he's gonna edit my clips that I'm filming with his phone, and he's gonna edit those clips, and then I'm gonna take his clips that he's filming on my phone, and then I'm gonna edit them. and
Which
then
is
we're
why
gonna
this-
send the complete videos to each other, and then upload it.
Which is why the general look of the video looks different from my
Yes.
usual Triple J
Mine-
Goes to
mine
Parks
too.
video. It should be a lot of fun. So basically, Derek's credit music is going to play with my talking and vice versa. And he can edit it in whatever way he wants. I won't stop him. He could take the paintings I have, the coasters, and completely flip them. He could have me say, I'm a stupid poopy head. Oh wait,
I won't do that.
he doesn't have to
Not for
assemble it now because I already said it. I am stupid idiot. Oh, there's another soundbite you can use.
Haha.
Great. So this is a pay for the rides park, which is quite interesting. Waldemir is also like that.
We already have all that figured out. which is-
We're in a part of Pennsylvania that I don't know much about. We're like
Yeah, it's
in the
like
middle of
central-
Pennsylvania.
It's like central Pennsylvania.
Ely'sburg is somewhere near Williamsport.
Yes.
And let's see how it is. There's Impulse,
There's
which
Impulse,
looks very fun.
Which we like to
Call
call
Impoop. It was the first ride we saw on the way here. We
Yeah,
went
it was the
on a
first
very
ride that we
thin
saw.
road. It was quite stressful to drive on.
It was, yes.
Uh,
and then we realized we were on the other side of the parking, so we had to like go along
Uh,
this road and turn around somewhere in that direction,
That's right.
and then turn right.
But it'll be worth it. So right now I'm at 90 credits. No. I just expelled
me.
17 credits.
That's me. I'm at.
Well, I'm holding your iPhone, so
It's not an iPhone. It's a Samsung.
I mean-
but yes.
I
You were
call an
holding my
iPhone
phone.
by instinct. Like how all tissues are Kleenexes or all bandages or Band-Aids like that.
Yeah, that is.
Another one, Photoshop is actually the name of one brand, not all of it. It's called photo editing. So right now I'm at 107 credits. I haven't ridden a roller coaster since Kennywood. Derek's at 90. He went on some coasters recently. And we are going to redeem our ride all day passes. So we get to ride all the rides you want for one price. It was $45 rather than 55 because we got it during a sale.
Yes.
So I hope you're ready. We sure are. Oh, would you look at this, Dirk?
Yes.
It's the Security. I like how it's like a wooden house. That's pretty good. It's the Security.
Everybody's waiting for improvers to open.
Yeah. The previous desk wasn't where we redeemed our passes. We have to do it somewhere else. We'll find it. No big deal. So from a distance, this seems like it's a big switchback, but actually there are multiple windows.
That there's a line here, and then the security guards direct you to one of the lines that goes directly into one of the booths. That is very efficient.
It is. Good job, Knoebels. Six Flags, take notes.
Yes.
And Cedar Point to an extent because we waited for like an hour to get our fast pass that day. That wasn't too fun.
That kind of sucked Lester Holt's direction
For 15 minutes. But not getting the pass. That's fine. And then we're going to go to the nearest coaster to here. Could be Impoop. It could be
Phoenix to the trees right there. Do you see that?
No.
I think it's Twister.
No.
But let me see.
I don't know. There's something over there.
Oh, Coaster Studios uploaded apparently. I don't know. I've been looking for 40 years. And there's also a flood sign over there. Some floods got really big.
Yeah, there was like, we'll show it later, but
1972 and 2011. Holy guacamole.
Holy guacamole!
Like, really? How long did it take for the water to drain? Holy penis.
Holy penis.
So we just redeemed a wristband, and there was also a board showing. We also saw a board showing closed rides, and at first I saw on the screen flying.
Yeah, flying.
It was something else. It was not flying turns, which means flying turns is open. That's never open. So we're going there. No questions asked.
Right now.
Yes, there it is. Wow, that kind of looks like a lift hill for a different ride at first, but yeah.
There was a train on the lift hill before, so yeah.
And there's a line for it. That's a good sign. So that will be my first coaster of 2023. Wild Fuck 2023. But not for long. I also saw some Boy Scouts here.
Yes.
Dennis Prager destroys the Guggenheim using Boy Scouts. With angry diatribes about urine and feces. Yes. All right, let's ride flying to KSA free. Huh. Okay. Oh, kind of line to get into the queue line, but and doesn't have the greatest capacity, so but it's open at all. Phoenix. I'm not sure how good the off-ride will be. It's the chain lift launch system. Oh, there we go. Hello there. Subscribe to Derek just saw a video that appeared on his phone, which is the phone I'm holding right now.
Notification from Hershey Park enthusiasts that old Wildcat track was used for the entrance to Wildcat's Revenge.
That's so cool. I love that. But here's the weird thing. We were on that piece of track less than a year ago. And now it's scenery.
It is. That is so cool.
It's freaking scenery now. It's kind of weird, but cool.
That is very
it's a great. It's kind of like Untamed and Wallaby Holland and the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, the Incredible Hulk at Islands of Adventure.
Yeah, that's nice when the park shows tribute to their previous attractions, or at least
like
previous
Alton
tracks.
Towers with their Vekoma corkscrew.
Oh yeah, corkscrew. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
And just so you know, that sign there says 30 minutes from this point. I like the signs, but it's way overestimated.
Yeah,
We've been waiting for
overestimated.
not even
Like
25 minutes so far.
Yeah.
But not for long.
It's been like 20 minutes,
Yeah.
probably less, since we got
Yeah.
in line.
Although I would much rather have them overestimate than underestimate. You know what?
They are running 3 trains, so that's good.
Yeah. You know what I did before this? I assumed Flying Turns was going to be closed by default, so it would be no. I just pretended it didn't exist because I heard it was always closed. And now it's open, so we're pleasantly surprised. But not for long. That's so cool. Oh, we get better view.
Okay, so you know that
There's an on-ride photograph.
there is.
Look at this photograph! Every time I do it, makes me laugh.
Come on, get.
Oh no! Oh no! It broke! The coaster broke!
It block checked.
For those of you who are unfamiliar, a block zone is a section of ride that only one train may occupy at a time. A block zone is the end to stop a train in case the block zone ahead is still occupied. This is a safety system that prevents roller coaster trains from colliding with one another. Does that mean there's... Oh, another train stopped there.
Oh, really just set up. That's not good.
This isn't good. We were almost there too.
Yeah, we're like right at this.
Almost there. Raging Cajun closed like this.
It did, yes.
I am now extremely panicked all of a sudden. We're going to die! Everybody panic! Run for your lives! Oh no! Okay, one of the staff told us it should be opening up shortly.
Yeah, so Flying Turn should be opening up pretty short.
So, I have the cam point up here. Derek, feel free to speed up. Oh, the woman's still on the catwalk. What?
There's a windsock over there.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool.
How about that?
There's somebody else going up there. But it's like,
Oh, maybe it won't start yet.
now this one's gonna go. Once that
I missed the... yeah, it stopped because of the block zone. I think the top of that lift hill is the next block break.
yes.
Yeah! It's a Christmas miracle!
It's a Christmas miracle. Wait, it's the middle of May. It's nowhere near Christmas.
I don't care. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I noticed that this one isn't boring for some reason, and then there's a train behind it. But the third train could stop on the final lift hill. That's the red train back there. Red representing the randomly placed landmines. White just because it's football, and green for we had lots of fun with that joke yesterday at the hotel.
Yes.
And this coaster has many colors. So red is supposed to represent the randomly placed landmines. White just because it's football.
I am stupid idiot.
And green for
It was very behind every park trip is some wonderful jokes. By the way, you guys are really going to want to see the next park.
Yes,
Just
absolutely.
letting you know.
Just letting you know, we're not.
That's
gonna
the
let-
only
we're not
detail
gonna
we're
let
going to
know
give you
what
for now.
park we're going to,
No other
but
details to begin for
you
now,
will-
at least for now.
You will want to watch the next park trip for sure.
Yes, that's all. So right now it's 1:28, and they said they're closing line because
closed the line.
Flying Turns is just that broken right now. Maybe it'll open later. I don't know, but
Hopefully it'll open later,
I was
but-
actually thinking about just leaving right as they said it, and it
Yeah,
was
we
kind of
were.
about time. They said, "Well, it's going to close."
Did you guys enjoy the ride?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we enjoyed the
absolutely. So we just got Flying Turns at Knoebels.
favorite part?
Definitely.
I really liked this bend right here that you can see from the path. Like you're just going down.
People in line that were like around you. There were some pretty interesting characters, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's why I ride the ride.
Yeah.
People that are in line with me.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's quite fun too. I like
So
to
I
make
would
friends
say
in line.
This line was a complete success.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the queue line. My favorite ride at Knoebels.
Is the queue line a credit?
It's the queue line of credit. Well, credits are whatever you want them to be for enthusiasts. So, I don't, but I'm not stopping you either.
Credit a court.
You got a credit. 108, the Flying Turns queue line. Now there's a line to leave the queue line. What a disappointing experience when there's a line to leave the ride. That should be flight deck, if we're being honest. So what's next? Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Phoenix, that usually operates. We already spent like 20% of the day on this, so we're going to hurry up. And we don't just want to do other coasters. We want to do some flat rides too.
We want to do some flat rides. It's like Waldemar. It's not all about the coasters.
Yeah, you can easily do all the credits in a day, so don't rush it.
Except for this one.
Well, now we kind of have to rush it because we can't spend another day here. Another group said, we'll try again tomorrow. Benefits of living in the area, I guess.
Yeah.
It sucks.
On Lester Holt's direction for 50 minutes.
It sucks seeing it operating and then going and then it being closed. I got my hopes up too early. Oh, some people are leaving there. That's a possibility. Okay, well let's please try again later. Maybe we'll fix it.
It'll open later.
And if not, well, that's one less credit we have to take care of. And seeing the park as it is now, I wouldn't mind going again someday. It seems like a cute
sure.
little park.
There's some maintenance people doing stuff up there.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, maintenance people. You do good work. It must be hard work. No.
Yes.
All right. Next, we'll go to Phoenix.
Yes.
We thought of a bathroom / sex theme name for every.
Do you think they located the problem up there? Is that where the problem is?
I won't rely on that. I mean, maybe they did. We have a history
He's got a
of
tool in his hand.
we have a history of leaving a queue line when it's closed and then it immediately opens again.
Yeah, that's happened a lot.
It happened to Raptor at Cedar Point, but I'm happy for the other people who get to ride it, I guess. All right, here's my 200th subscriber. Right here, we met. Oh yeah, I now have 201. I refreshed it, and I have 200.
I'm getting my parents!
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, they have maps. I would like a map eventually.
Yes.
There we go.
Phoenix. We go there next.
Yeah, it's very sucky that we didn't get to ride, but I don't really have time to be angry right now. I just want to ride stuff.
wanna ride coasters.
Roller coaster, fun, wee. As I was saying before, we have a funny themed name for every single possible coaster we can ride.
do.
This is Phoenix.
And then there's
Oh, it's a dog. Bork.
Wow, this line is huge for Phoenix.
I don't see any train on the track. I don't see any track on site. What's the wait from this point? I don't know what to do here. Do you want to ride it or wait to see if it gets better?
I mean, we could try and wait for it. Go.
Let's just see. Maybe it has a short queue line. I had to put my battery onto my phone, and Derek got scared. So apparently this is an Ace Coaster landmark.
Yes.
Wow, I like Ace Coaster landmarks. That's very cool. I asked someone who just rode how long they wait, and she said 15 to 30 minutes. So if that's the case, I'm fine with that. Oh,
Mine is actually moving a lot faster than I thought it would, even with
this
one
is
train
interesting right here. Well, that's interesting.
Oh,
Look at this.
it's the Golden Ticket Awards.
El Toro's 2 and Phoenix is 1.
Where's Ghost Rider? Ghost Rider's 13.
Ghost Rider. And by the way, you have a shirt of a famous wooden coaster. I have the shirt of a couple of famous coasters. Here's El Toro. And we're going to ride a famous wooden coaster.
How about that?
Yeah. Feel free to pause it if you want to take a look at this.
Relocated.
And it even shows the manufacturer.
Wow, that's awesome.
Wow. Din has one
But just
entry, and it's the
because
best.
They didn't make it. They relocated it.
Right. So they assembled it here. I don't count them as a manufacturer. It's like saying RMC made El Toro. No, they constructed it.
They built it, but they did not make it.
And here's the
Here's
map.
the map.
We are
2022.
2022. Oh, that's the difference between the wristbands. Okay, there's one switchback. We could do this.
Okay,
Sure.
we can do this.
So we go down and up, and we go to station.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do this. On the first job, I was actually did. First job, I actually did. Sky Rush is so. I once went to a restaurant in Erie called The Storming Crab, and people wrote the Among Us characters everywhere.
They have the second train for Phoenix right
Yeah,
here.
use it. It's a Saturday.
It's a
Quite
Saturday.
busy
They should
too.
very much
Use it. I mean, it's fast enough already. Could be even faster. So we just got off Phoenix at Knoebels. This is a very famous wooden coaster. Some people, one person in line said it was better than Ghost Rider. Well, I'll let Derek explain that in his video, but what do I think of Phoenix?
Personally, I don't think so. I think Ghost Rider has more intense moments.
It is quite good though.
It has a lot of airtime. That's what
Better than Comet at Hershey Park. There,
yeah,
I
way
said
better.
it. I said it.
Yes, absolutely, without question.
Is it better than Steel Vengeance though?
Yes. Maybe. No.
It still is very good.
But when I ride this, I'm not looking for Steel Vengeance. I'm looking for a classic wooden. I keep forgetting that's relocated. That was quite smooth.
The buzz bars are fantastic. You literally get stand up
Every single hill, you're up in the sky. My favorite was on the final part of where it's straight. When you're on a hill that's right below the lift hill, that's my favorite moment of air time.
Oh yeah.
But up to the first turnaround, that's quite a good moment too. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Very good.
This coaster definitely deserves the praise it gets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
think
I'm
that is
happy
very-
to call this my first credits of 2023 and the first coaster of 2023. Wild 2023. Man, after all the videos I have to make, the swears video is going to be complicated.
Oh my god, yeah.
Worth it.
Whoever is editing this, James, put in a compilation of all the swear words I've said right now. And I'll do it for yours as well.
Thank
Cockballs.
the direction penis. Fuck.
Direction.
Cockball. 3. All right, we would love to ride again, but the line is even longer than. They are doing 2 trains though. We had to wait for an extra 2, not 2. Why did I say 2? 10 minutes because they were releasing another train, which I'm happy for the people behind us. It's worth an additional 10 minutes if it means the rest of it is half. What? Are you alright?
I smell whoosh.
Oh no! Oh, I like these pendulum rides. Yeah. So I'm at 108 now. I want Impoop to be my 110th. So what should we do until then?
Twister? Twister's not too far. It's right over there.
Then we shall. I just had a realization.
What is it?
I think this is an exact clone of Ravine Fire 3 at Waldemere.
I don't think so. Because you see the second hill there?
Yeah.
It's not exactly the same on Ravine Fire 3, it's more
Oh, it
flat.
goes over the queue line, and there's like a little shed there.
But I mean, it does
What's
go
in the
over...
shed? A queue line.
What's in the shed? A queue line. A brake run, a drop track, an LSM launch.
I think it's a block zone.
For those of you who are unfamiliar, a block zone is a section of ride that only one train may occupy at a time.
You said that ride was in Planet Coaster?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
It's called Zozo.
It's very similar to Ravine Fire 3 though.
It is. It's by the same manufacturer, ENF Milo.
Right. And there's a boat ride underneath that. That's kind of cool. It's in a canal. So we're getting a little bit pissed right now because we were next in line for Kozmo's Kurves when there was like an error and they had to close the ride. But kids' rides are kind of reliable. They don't have many moving parts.
Yeah. What is with that?
For flying turns, I can understand, but Kozmo's
That is
Kurves?
so stuck in focus.
I'm starting to wonder if this trip is cursed. First, we went all the way to the Funplex for no reason, and then we wasted an hour and a half for flying turns and then Kozmo's Kurves. But we're going to go to Twister. Coaster Studio. At least you rode Phoenix. Yeah, that alone is worth like half the admission, if you ask me. We're going to ride.
It's better.
We're going to ride Titster. Coaster Studios actually said that he prefers Titster over Phoenix.
That's awesome.
Off-ride. Noise. Holy penis.
Brainstorm to make your motherfucking brain warm. A strange form.
There's so much going on here. Got it. That's a huge drop. Might be taller than Phoenix's. I mean, this is listed as extreme. on RCDB. Yeah, I look forward to it. You go ahead, us. I look forward to it. Whoa! Look! It's a station weight!
Station weight.
We can basically...
Let's go back.
Yes.
Back row.
And then if you want to re-ride, front. Let's go!
Hold up. This isn't a Six Flags park. Get that out of here.
Okay, so we just got off Twister at Knoebels. Twister at Knoebels. When we were leaving the station, we were in the 11th row of the blue ding train. Yeah, it's this one. They're nailing the operation. Such, like, I barely put the phone down for the off-ride when that train went. Oh, quick comment. Sorry.
You can't touch my riches, even if you had the hammer and the 357 bitches. Biggie Swole.
Bork! No, we're not allowed to stand on the ramp, apparently. So, when we were leaving the station, I said, Six Flags, we're fun. Now, for the oncoming rider, for the new rider, there's a lot going on with this coaster. There's just track everywhere. And it's definitely more intense than Phoenix. It is. The turn after the first lift hill, though, it should really be banked. I wish it was banked, but it wasn't comfortable. When we were at the top of that hill, I did my regular "Here comes" speech. But wait, that's not the drop. We have to turn around first. Later on, so it turns around a little bit, then comes the big drop. Like, okay, ready for the jump? The first time I saw that Elto Ryan's video when he went to Hershey Park in July. Yes, it's a pretty good ride. It's rough but not uncomfortable. I mean, it's not a rough ride, it's just rougher. This retracking here probably did a lot of good. I'm glad they did the retracking here. It seems like it would be the rough part. Great. So, do I like it more than Phoenix? No. This one has like, on paper, it's like bigger and taller, so it should be ranked higher, but
I like Phoenix more just because of like all the airtime.
I like airtime more than intensity, but this is still a solid.
Right.
Want to go again from the front? I wouldn't mind.
Sure.
This is quite a cool fact right here. This is based on the original Mr. Twister at Elitch Gardens. I was wondering if the names were related.
That's why
Now the current Elitch Gardens has Twister 2. Is this basically the same ride? I mean, it's not the same ride, but
I doubt it.
Like Zip and Pippin at Bay Beach, that used to be at that part. Right, that's quite an interesting fact. And they had a solid ride here. All right, so we just got off Twister again. This time in the third row, like near the front, in the red train, and we sat on the opposite sides of the train as we did previously. It was about the same. Red representing the randomly placed landmines, white just because football, and green for not. So I'm at 109 now, although that was true last time I wrote it. Derek's at 92. You're getting close to 100. Have you realized that?
Yeah, I am.
What's going to be your 100th credit? Like, when we predict it, it almost never becomes exactly right, but you only need to make like one more plan
I do, yeah.
to get 100. How cool is that?
I don't have anything lined up as far as I'm aware, so yeah, we'll see.
We'll just have to see how it goes. Now we're going to go on although first I'm going to use the bathroom. That's all.
We're gonna use Taco Bell.
I really like vertical lifts, but is that a beyond vertical drop? I love beyond vertical drops.
I think it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means, do you know what that means? It
Yes,
means
I know what that means.
you're.
Hang on.
Oh. Soup. I swear I saw that in the play, but I can't prove it.
Your gravitational
Gravitational acceleration vector is behind the normal force vector. We have to move on. The brakes are so quiet.
Alright.
So we just got off Impoop and Knoebels. There's the photo here. No peeking.
We're not allowed to look.
Well, you can look, you just can't show it.
Oh, there we are.
Look at this photogram. Every time we do it, makes me. Oh. Yeah, that one. Well, the screen's near. Oh. For a second, I thought you were going to buy ours. Well, that's okay. Well, you can get a souvenir frame. That's something. It's $30, but for a very special ride, you might. Alright, so what do I think of Impulse? I love the vertical chain. The first thing I noticed about the ride was the Fahrenheit roller coaster.
And then drop down.
Was amazing. Or is it? I liked the vertical chain lift, but there was no airtime. Well,
because there wasn't one.
my favorite part of the ride is probably the vertical chain lift.
Yes.
Actually, my favorite's probably the zero G roll. The strings is pretty good. It was a lap bar, no seatbelt. It kind of felt like the vertical chain lift.
The strings are fantastic. I just felt like.
And the positive, like we were doing like a serious business being posed, like they used to do in the Rage comics when the guy was just looking at something on the computer. It's like that, but with two arms. Like we have a phone out, so we can't do it exactly. It's like this. We were doing that. It was quite funny to try and do, but when the positives came, when we left the lift hill, I was just forced into my restraint. It was quite interesting. There was a bit of a rattle.
Yeah,
to
there was.
The ride.
I noticed that.
But that's okay.
That's all right.
We should get lunch now, and then afterwards, I really hope I can find an outlet because my phone that Derek has is about to run out. So it's kind of an emergency. So I've only been using it to make videos. So Impulse, it's a good ride. I like it more than Twister, but of course it's not as good as Phoenix. It's probably more intense than Twister, but I'm not too sure. So I'm getting hungry. It's about halfway through. So let's find something to eat. So Derek and I are at a restaurant-style place at the park called the Alamo. Yeah, and even before I order, I was like, I know where we're going to go to eat next time we're here. If you weren't in a hurry, I wouldn't mind. There's so many things. I got a Reuben. It's not here yet, as well as chicken wings. We thought we would do the video early, so when it arrives, you can just eat it, and then we'll have more time for rides. Derek got...
I got fried pickles and a burger that's coming soon.
Noise. And we had a very funny discussion. I was telling Derek an instruction for the editing. He has a different meme, not meme, but like credit music when it's a milestone, and I consider 110 to be a milestone, which for me is impulse. And I was telling, I have 110 coaster enthusiasts, and he was saying, what's the next meme number? And I said, well, there's 161 because that's Mean Streak's drop. But then I guess the next one is 340, which is 34 stories. I have 11 stories of coaster credits.
And I said I have 90.
90 stories. Okay. What is it with these credits you're pulling out of your, where? 90 credits, 900 coaster credits. I wish. And then I said, unironically, even Kinagawa only has 400 400
Wait, that's on your shirt.
That's right, actually. Kinagawa is 450 stories. 4,500 feet. I wish.
Insane.
A mile-tall roller coaster.
Holy guacamole.
Holy guacamole. So, we have some rolls here. So, without further ado, let's eat. So Derek and I thought of a plan.
Oh, wow, I just realized. Look at this.
What?
Look at this on my pants.
Derek and I made a plan. Well, it was mostly me, but he approved it. And so I asked the park employee, if I'm in line when the park closes, do I still get to ride? And she said yes. So we're going to get into line for flying turns exactly at 7:55, but not for long. How about that? Just so we're not denied a ride, and that because if we got in now and had to wait another hour before it closes, that we lost a time where we could otherwise be queuing for lines.
Yes, exactly.
But instead, if we got into it at 8. Best case scenario, oh, I love that powder candy. I'm definitely going to buy one if I can. Best case scenario, we ride at 8:30, and then we arrive a little bit late to our next hotel, but that's okay. And that's what we're here for. More talk time. Oh, and there's that log flume looks like it slaps.
If we have time, we might go on that.
Yeah, we only have 3 coasters to go. We can do this. Okay, we can do this.
Okay, we can do this.
Bork! So that's my plan. And until then, we're going to ride Black Diamond, maybe cause those curves. And then we definitely want to ride Phoenix again. We probably won't do many flat rides, if any at all. But you know what? We're probably going to be back here again. And that way, we might have 1 credit to get. And then the rest of the day is just do whatever you want. I love those park trips where there's no pressure to do anything.
Oh my goodness.
And it's one of the downsides of being an enthusiast. Never mind. We ride on Phoenix instead.
Well, hang on.
Let's investigate first. Alright, we went to investigate, and the station is like right here. It's like kind of like Wacky Shack style, where you can see it from the outside. And so this line looks long, but it's like the only chunk. And who knows, they're quite good at operations, so we'll see how it goes. So now we'll wait in line for Black Diamond,
Yes.
and I'll put this away to save Derek's battery. You know, I don't know anything about this ride at all.
Neither do I.
Nothing. Anything could happen there. Could there be a drop track?
I don't know anything about this ride, so there could literally be anything in here.
We have no way to know, but not for long.
There could be an LSM launch. There could be a drop track. there could be a block zone.
My favorite thing, or. I know what's in Black Diamond. I forgot already.
A chain lift launch system.
Oh, I remember.
Wait,
I remember.
Right there.
Oh, dang it. I know what's going to be in the building of Black Diamond. Straight Track!
Yay!
Superman style Straight Track. That's one of my favorite things.
That's one of my favorite things.
Someday we should write.
Few of my favorite things.
Someday we should write a parody of that with like joke things that we actually don't like.
Yes.
With SLCs, Straight Track, things like that. And you could say it's in the perspective of Six Flags. Or us sarcastically.
Yes.
Alright, let's go! Alright, we just got off, what should be the meme name for this? Black Dickman.
Black Dickman.
At
yes.
Knoebels. So we just got off Black Dickman.
Yes.
Which was more of a dark ride than a roller coaster, but RCTB lists it as a roller coaster.
And there was also a.
Yeah, this is a coaster that I didn't know anything about. So if you'd like to not get spoiled, go to whatever time is on the screen so you can skip to it.
Go to this.
But for those of you who already rode it or don't care if it's spoiled, please continue. So there was a lot of scenery there, lots of moving parts, very creepy things like skeletons on minecart.
Explosions.
We saw a skeleton on the first chain lift launch system, and then we said on the first top was actually Black
Diamond.
What?
Hey.
Hey!
How's it going?
It's a Vince!
Will you guys get back to the party first?
We're going to do that at just before the park closes for the day, so that way we wait in line after we aren't allowed to get into lines anymore, because you're allowed to get into line at 8, but if you're in the line when the park closes. So we thought that would give us some extra time, and if it breaks, it will have the pain because we didn't lose any other potential with it. So that's our plan. After this, we're going to re-ride Phoenix, this time in the back.
We're gonna do that now. Good luck.
Thanks. They knew me by name. They remembered. So, what did I think of Black Dickman? Throw-wise, there were 2 good drops. And it's kind of like a wild mouse, and it does use gravity, so yeah, I'm willing to call it a coaster.
Technically, it is a roller coaster.
It reminded me a lot of Wacky Shack at Waldemere Park, kind of. I kind of wish like the turns were more sudden, or there were more sudden drops. Like if this was a wild mouse, it would work pretty well.
It would work.
But I think it's a wooden coaster.
No!
The minecarts are cool. You take your loose articles with you.
Yeah, you take
and
bags and stuff with you, which is kind of interesting.
Right. Although I had almost a heart attack trying to find my phone because I couldn't find it immediately. But what happened is it fell through an unsealed part to another part. That was so scary. Yeah. As for my Black Diamond, it's good for what it is. Although from when we went into line until we were done riding it, 42 minutes. It's only
42 minutes.
1 hour and 42 minutes. We still do have 2 credits to get, and we also want to try Log Flume. But we have time.
I saw barely anybody on Phoenix's train, and the switchbacks look completely empty.
So even if they're doing only one train,
too long to ride this.
Yeah, and if you ask me, best ride in the park.
Yes, at least for now.
At least for now.
But it's probably gonna stay that way.
At least for now.
For long.
But what road do we get? The back?
The back or the front?
Alright, so we just got off Phoenix, this time in the far back instead of the far front. It was a station wait
It was.
with two train ups. So, there's a model here.
Oh wow!
I want to take a look at that. What do I think of the back? It's quite something. It's quite. It's so.
It feels a lot more intense than the front. I think
Yeah,
the
and
front is for airtime, the back is for intensity. Because
That's
on some of the
exactly what I was
airtime
thinking.
moments, You're like launched into your restraint.
Yeah, and it
almost
started to like
kinda
kind of hurt. It was so
Yeah.
wild, kind of like the front of Phantom's Revenge.
Yeah.
Oh, this must be the model coaster. Wow, that's quite something. Woo! Renton State Alumni Day. Cool. That was a fun ride. I would say I like the front more, but any row I could say it's going to be a wonderful ride.
Yes.
While going down the first chop, we were saying, ready for the jump?
Drop.
Alright.
So we're like really close to the station, and I'm really hoping that it doesn't break down.
Knock on wood. Oh. So Derek reminded me of something. We were hoping to get the very back of Kozmo's Kurves. And he reminded me that I actually got the far... No, wait, he got the far back.
I got the far back on Routine Flyer 3.
Back when we were there in June.
Yes.
You remember that? And now he's letting me take the far back because we like to make things equal.
Communism.
The two idiots. We like to make things equal. Like, if you sat on the right last time, I sit on the right next time. Communism. The two idiots. The two idiots. Alright, we just got off of Kozmo's Kurves at Knoebels. Yeah, that was quite an interesting kiddie coaster. It's probably the most intense kiddie coaster I've ever ridden.
Yeah, I'll agree. It is pretty intense. It actually had some airtime.
Yeah, it kind of did, like on that two of the hills.
On that one hill.
Right after the jump.
Yes.
And you actually kind of want to use the restraint to dig yourself into the seat. Otherwise, the sides kind of hurt. Well,
yeah, it does kind of hurt.
Well, if you're adults, I guess. We are two grown men. You are partially educated. I am fully educated.
Yes.
And we were just that determined to ride a kiddie coaster. How much shame do you have?
0.
Goose egg.
How about you?
Goose egg. None. 0. Not. 9.
N-O. Nada. 9.
Right? Yeah, that's basically all I have to say. Is it better than Woodstock Express Steer Point? No.
Is it better than Vapor Trail for me? No. Don't think so.
That's probably the best kiddie coaster in the world.
I think Vekoma makes the best kiddie coasters, although they're kind of family coasters.
Yeah, but you might be right about that.
We don't have to talk about that.
Yes.
Okay, now we have to do another flying turns check. That's like the toughest credit to get in my life. Oh. Alright, well, at least we found out whether or not flying turns is open or not. We went here to get the answer, and there was one employee coming down the exit ramp, and he said, it's closed for a day. Well, at least we know we don't have to worry about it. And now, since you have all the credits, the next hour, you can just do whatever. I guess so. I appreciate them being safe over letting us ride it, of course. And I'm guessing maybe when this happens, the uppers are usually ones who get yelled at, but we don't yell at the uppers. It's not their fault. They don't want it to be broken. So instead, I thanked him for his work.
Is always the #1 priority at amusement parks.
Yes, absolutely. Although I really wish we could have gone on. But
that gives us a reason to come back.
It's only like
kind of like X2 and Tatsu being close to me.
It's only like 1 hour away from Hershey Park. I could probably come here again.
Unlike Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Well, that's not Six Flags Magic Mountain's fault, is it?
Well, yeah, you're right.
Or is it? Let's see where the exact blockstone begins. Oh, maybe over there. It's a dive machine. People are stuck there. It was broken when we got here, but there's so much water here.
One blockstone. Look at that.
That must be where the blockstone is. For those who are unfamiliar, a blockstone is such a ride. Only one train may occupy at a time. At the end of a blockstone. Presented by Pepsi Cola. Oh, dang. No further. No kidding. It opened as soon as we got here. I was going to get some powdered candy.
I am the log flume walker.
I am the waterman. I don't want to be the waterman anymore. Wait, remember we did that on our first day of the Cedar Point trip? I forgot about that. We didn't have it on video.
What?
No.
I got a little bit.
That's what she said. Silence. All right. We just got off the log flume at Knoebels. I actually don't. We'll find out eventually. But watch this. Look, it's going to be Steel Vengeance. Oh dear. Not again. Like, wait, maybe this will be a better example. The logs are literally Steel Vengeance on opening day. Watch. Watch very carefully. Oh dear. Hurry. Get going. Going. Boop.
You abandoned me. How dare you?
I was just trying to get the log bumping into the... Oh no. Derek reminded me of that. On the way to our first modern visit at Hershey Park, we had to film something for 1.16, which involved me looking to the left saying, oh dear, and then crash. Not again. Not again. Okay. Let's look at the... Oh, there it is. No picking. I like that. I actually do. That is pretty good. If I had a bigger budget, I would buy that. Wait, no, that's not us. No, don't let us. They get the same color picture.
I'm just over here like, let's do the best method.
That's sweet. That's even better. Yeah, and now I want to buy some powdered candy because it is delicious. Eat barnacle chips. They're delicious. All right, Derek and I did something interesting. We just went on the flyer ride next to Flying Turns. It was quite a fun ride. I loved it.
Yes, it was very fun.
But we were worried that we were going to run out of time. We wanted a evening ride on Phoenix, but we didn't know if we were going to make it. However, even if the Flyers was our last ride of the day, I'll consider that good finale because we got some ideas for a filming project we're going to do eventually.
Yes, we got some awesome about stuff.
We were able to talk about a couple things, but he really wanted a ride on the front of Phoenix.
Yes, and so I'm glad that we could get another
And then, while the ride was stopped and while we were waiting to try to get off, Derek prepared Ruin without my knowledge, and then as we were trying to head over to
I was playing
Phoenix,
Ruin
as we were playing Ruin, and you know what I said? I said, we're going to die! Everybody pick Run for your lives! Oh no! But we made it! Had it's been closed for a day though, at least it meant we got to play Hyper Fun. But we are next, so I better put this way. No phones on the ride.
No phones on the ride.
No.
Put this shit away.
This is a long tunnel. I'm holding it very carefully. Kind of does, now that you think of it. The brakes are kind of on a curve.
They are. Hello. Alright, so we just got off Larat Nop.
Well, not the last for the entire park, but
our Larat Nop.
Our Larat Nop.
Last ride of the night on Phoenix.
That's right. Last ride of the night.
Is it Larat Nop or Larat Nof?
Larat Nof, because that's how Phoenix is pronounced. It's not Phoenix, it's Phoenix. Ah, close. We got there with like 2 minutes to spare.
Just 2 minutes.
Just 2 minutes to spare. Now that the park is closed, we're going to head back to our car and we're going to stay at another hotel for our next park visit.
For our next park visit. What is it? We're not sure exactly.
Well, I don't know. Tune in for it. If you're watching my video, it will be 6 days from now at 9 p.m. I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, so whatever weekend it is that you're watching this on release, it's at least you got off rides of it. It's quite cool.
Minimally, we didn't get one from here, which kind of.
It's a passion project for Knoebels, so I'm sure it's here for the long run.
Yeah.
And I would love to go to this park, not just because I missed flying turns, but because there's so much to do here. We did get all of the open credits. That's fun. We didn't do as many flat rides as we did, and I started to realize maybe this was kind of overkill in terms of an investment, because I don't think we went on $45 a ride. Yeah, the pass here for all the rides, it's kind of expensive.
It is, but it's still better than Adventure Shit USA, because the rides are actually good.
And you don't have to pay like $8 per person per ride. It's more like $3 if you're doing the ticket system.
Phoenix is $4.50. Wild West Express was
$8. And if you already have a sound clip of the chain lift launch system, what are you doing there? You need to get out as soon as possible. I mean, I'm sure Adventure Park usually is fun for some people, so if you enjoy it, great. Please do go there.
If you
but
enjoy it, you can go there.
We won't be joining you anytime soon. So
at least for now.
There's lots of things to do here. It has a good atmosphere, and a couple of things happened that we were disappointed with, but it's a nice park. It is. Derek said it kind of feels like a permanent fair, and I'll love to come back here again someday. Yeah, and that time, if I could just get flying turns out of the way.
If we can still get Billwood, I am still interested in that. So maybe we'll try and see if we can still.
There's also a nice crick. Actually, it looks kind of nice from this camera.
Crick by crick.
Suck my dick. Overall, that was a fun day, and I look forward to our next park too. We saw some interesting things. Phoenix was an amazing ride. My second favorite is probably Impoop, followed by Titster, and then Black Diamond, Diamond, and then Kozmo's Kurves. Kozmo apparently is the bear that is the mascot of this park. We're going on a bullshit hunt.
We're going on a bullshit hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a horrible day. we're scared.
Quick! Get out! Get out of here!
Here's one thing I noticed. That kind of looks like RMC track right here from a distance.
Yeah.
Don't you agree? Oh. Like, look at that.
There's a train.
I got 7 like 11s, about 8, 38, 9, 9, 10 Mac
Yes.
10s, the shit's never end. You can't touch my riches, even if you had AC Hammer and the 357.
And there's another thing about Phoenix I have to talk about, which is on our second ride. So not the ride that just happened, but the previous one when we were in the back. Okay then. I was telling Derek, like in the tunnel, I noticed. Wait, I'm not restrained, and I told Derek I thought they forgot to check my restraint. But then I realized that it had a buzz bar. That's the only restraint. Just don't be an idiot and stand up. Just don't
Honestly,
be.
it's hard to not stand up because the airtime is that strong.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, don't stand up on purpose, please.
Yes.
Don't. But it kind of pushes you into the sky.
It does.
It's amazing. And then, as a joke, on the third ride, I said, "Oh no, they forgot to check my seatbelt." This is a good off-ride op. When I was in line for Impulse, I told Derek, this is my first Gerstlauer Eurofighter or Infinity coaster.
But no, it's a Zero Tower coaster.
Oh.
I almost said Zero Tivoli coaster when I told him that.
No! It's more intense than that.
Not correct.
Yeah, so I guess I'm a GP now.
Don't worry, we're both GP. We're both GP together.
Yay! We kind of had a late lunch. By the time we were done with our lunch, it was kind of dinner time. But it was our second meal of the day. I had some cheese and crackers for breakfast. It was amazing. And so, I don't really need dinner. I mean, we might have some snacks when we get to the hotel for the next park. And overall, we had a sufficient day. Actually, more than sufficient. It was fun. It was fun. We did some cool things, cool rides, and some very friendly people.
Yes, shout out to all the people
I got to meet my 200th subscriber before she even subscribed at Knoebels of all places.
How about that?
Whoa, that is craziness to me. Didn't think that would happen. That was quite fun. I might buy something, but I'm saving most of the souvenir budget for the next park.
Yes.
Yeah, so I might do that very quickly. I love how Dippin' Dots includes sales tax in the price.
Yes.
That's so good, especially for people who pay in cash, although we paid with card, but for people paying cash, it's like, I never liked that, even as a kid. I used to get $1 worth of souvenirs and it'd be $1.06.
That is socialism.
It is socialism. Socialism is when you pay more money than you're supposed to. Therefore, it's socialist.
Even though that's technically capitalism, but for our standards, it is socialism.
Yes, we call anything we don't like socialist.
I got ultimate brown
Long
bag,
story, why?
And he got
I got cotton candy. Dippin' Dots, very good ice cream. We thought we'd get something for the road. It was open.
And we
I made a
tried-
joke. We tried to go to
but it was closed.
next to the loaf of bread, but it was closed. Is the Dippin' Dots open? I think the Dippin' Dots cart guy will know.
Yeah.
The Dippin' Dots guy told me. So, let's go there.
Wait a minute.
We have Dippin' Dots. Alright, so we're going to get out of here. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Post your comments below on your thoughts on this video. And do me a favor, and be sure to give this video a big ol' thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe. A shout out goes to all those who provide photos for this video. If you'd like to see one of your photos in one of my videos, check out the description for further instructions. If you'd like to go more in depth with Triple J's 7, 55 or double D to 781. Like my Facebook page for interactive discussions and behind the scenes footage. You can also follow me on Twitter. Until next time, idiots. Until next time. I almost said a shout goes to all those who provide block stones. Well, for those of you who provide block stones to me, thank you as well. Okay, that's it. Video's over. We are leaving the park. There's nothing else to do here. Now go. Beat it. Get lost. Scram. Or you can rewatch the video if you want. I'm alright with that. Alright, a little bit of a bonus clip. So we're at a hotel the night before Dorney Park. And here's what we're doing. Since it's a Seafair Park, we're watching the Peanuts movie, which
and we have Peanuts right here.
Yeah, one of my favorite Peanuts. How about that? But if you saw one of my YouTube shorts, you would know that Derek once misheard me. He thought I said
talking about the Peanuts movie.
That's right.
I thought he said
the Penis movie. We're watching the Penis movie, and actually, we're eating penis while watching the Penis movie.
we're eating penis while watching the Penis movie.
What is up, guys? It's your boy James, aka Triple J75, aka DC's Batman the Ride James. I'm here with Double D to save one, aka Oscar's Wacky Taxi Derek.
DC's Batman the Ride James.
And today is a day we've been looking forward to for months. Well, you can see it from here. Today we are at Dorney Park.
Dorney Park. Gotta go. Dorney Park. 2 parks, 2 cool, 2 parks, 1 price. Dorney Park.
Now, what's so special about Dorney Park? Why are we this excited about a average size theme park? Well, if you take the D and the P and you switch them, it says Dorney Park. Triple J goes to Dorney Park. And in case you haven't noticed, yesterday we went to Knoebels. So this is basically the trip of inappropriate jokes.
This is the trip of sex
jokes. There's a dog. We've never been this excited for a park before except Cedar Point. Now,
we need to.
It seems like we have to go past security, so I'll put this away for now. We stayed at the nearby Motel 6. It was a pretty good hotel room, quite expensive, but the previous one was very cheap. So overall, we spent an average amount of money for hotels. So that's fine. But there's one thing that was very weird. As soon as we got in the car, some other people next to us also got in the car, and then they followed us almost all the way here. Like, what? I mean, sometimes I was suspicious of that before, but you know what I did? I took 4 right turns, so I basically made a circle, and they were still following us.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
I sneezed in the sun. But yeah, that was really weird.
Yeah.
That was so strange.
Yeah. However, their car broke down while we were approaching the park. Like, we were almost here, and their car broke down.
Car broke down. Luckily, it didn't break down to block anybody, but I mean...
Yeah, they managed to move out of the way before it was too late.
Fixed up. I mean, I don't like it when cars break down, so hopefully...
Yeah, maybe they just want to have a fun time at Dorney Park, and we were going there too, so they just want to know the way.
Exactly.
Although, have they heard what a GPS is? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I've been looking for 40 years.
You're only 19, Dirk.
Well, shit.
Here's something quite exciting for today, guys. Derek might get to 100 credits today. Yes, it could be
right now. And so it is definitely doable.
I'm at 112 now, so
At best, I'll get to 119. So no milestones. So I guess the order is completely up to Dirk. The first ride we're going to ride is Talon, the Group of Folk, which I don't know much about. I don't know what the ride experience is like. So let's see how it is. Yeah. Oh, I wish I wouldn't play copyright music. Why don't you play Kevin MacLeod instead?
Play hyper fun. Just imagine you're walking through the park.
But that's like the diss music.
Wait, but that means.
Oh no!
Well, it really sucks that our car broke down right outside of the park entrance.
Oops, it broke. Sorry. But that's not your fault.
Right, but regardless, we need a plan. Those two guys are in there somewhere.
I can't see the same license plate anywhere. Maybe it's not actually them.
But of course it is. We heard those same people laughing. They were watching a movie.
We were trying to follow them this whole time.
Right, I was there with you guys. You don't have to be such a smart aleck. I can't see.
Come on, guys. Quit fooling around. We did plenty of that yesterday.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, you can't run here.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, guys, it's very important that we follow all the rules at the amusement park. Now, what do we do next?
We better kill him.
We better kill him.
Heck yeah.
It's like the quietest B&M movement I've ever heard.
Yeah.
All right, so we just rode Talon.
It's a dangling coaster, which means that you're sitting in a chair with your legs dangling. It's a dangling coaster. It's a dangling coaster. It's a dangling coaster. It's a dangling coaster with your legs dangling.
Specifically, Front Dot. Yes, first ride of the day first public train. That's so cool. And what do I think of it? It's good. It's like a standard B&M invert.
Yes,
nothing.
it is what I would call
it's exciting.
a standard B&M invert.
Nothing mind-blowing. It's like the golden standard. There's not much to say about it. I do like the loop. I guess we sat in the very back. Derek was on the far right, and I was next to him.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We always spent half an hour, which is kind of frustrating.
I didn't even realize.
There's a trim break there.
There's a trim break.
Ugh. Oh, well, at least you get to meme it. There's a plus side to many things. Photos, no peeking?
Yeah.
Look at Derek's face.
That's a good one. It's quite good.
What kind of expression is that?
That just looks like I'm looking at you and just like, really?
Really? But I'm just looking forward. If you were facing me instead of away from me, there'll literally be that meme that I'll have on the screen where the guy's putting his full attention on the woman, but the woman's putting her full attention straight forward. It's kind of
yes.
It's kind of like that.
It's almost like that.
Almost. So now that we did Talon, the Grip of Folk, we're going to go to Hydra the Revenge. There's a splash pad right here. I'm wondering, how do we make a meme out of Wild Wild Kingdom? Pony Dark and Wild Wild Kingdom. I thought of something. I thought of something. Pony Dark and Wetwater Kingdom.
No, I thought of.
Yes.
I thought of something better.
Yes.
Wild Whore Kingdom.
Wild Whore Kingdom.
A flat ride.
A flat ride.
I
might have time.
This is in Planet Coaster. It's called
Ooh.
Insanity.
Nice. Do you know it's called Hydra because there used to be a wooden coaster here called Hercules, but it was really bad. So eventually the park decided to remove it. And according to the tale, Hercules had to do many difficult tests, one of which was to kill the monster Hydra. And since Hercules used to be here, Hydra came back for its revenge. Okay, so we got the back because this is one of the few floors coasters that has a straight drop. No pre-drop, no curve drop, it's just a straight down drop. So that should be interesting because shortly after B&M no longer did the pre-drop, the floors coaster wasn't being made anymore. Unfortunately, our train is next, so I don't think we have an offer. Ugh! Instead, we have to ride. We have to ride a roller. Ugh! How terrible! We just rode Hydra the Revenge at Dorney Park. It was a very solid B&M floors coaster.
It's a dangling coaster, which means that you're sitting in a chair with your legs dangling. It's a dangling coaster. It's a dangling coaster. It's a dangling coaster. It's a dangling coaster with your legs dangling.
Do I like it more than Dominator? Well, I can't say because it's been 6 years since I rode Dominator. So, I'll have to ride again. I might go to Kingsman this summer. We'll have to see. Let's get away from the copyrighted music.
I was saying to James when we were going through the Trojan Wall, I was like, here comes the hardline roll.
I forgot it was there for the time we were in the station. Oh yeah, that was probably my favorite part of the ride. Maybe
it might have been.
Yeah.
Oh, there are photos.
No, it's good. Airtime on the second episode. No peeking. Wow. What this? Two of this.
Wow, look at this amazing rendering from like whenever this rides.
Oh, you want to see something worse? Give me a moment. Let me photo from set 2. You're going to look up there. That's the rendering they have for when we delete a photo.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. So every morning I get to set up the screen to see that.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's bad.
That looks like
straight out of Roller Coaster Tycoon World.
Yeah.
Roller Coaster Tycoon World. Yes, that's how to describe it. Absolutely.
Yes. Media stuff for the roller coasters that come in California. If this is the rendering to the roller coaster, I don't want to know what like the actual roller coaster looks like. I hope this isn't the level of offset they're
Is it true that they get a new coaster next year?
Am I allowed to say that? No. Can you find all the information you need on that on Reddit? Yes.
Right. True. Oh, wait a minute. If you weren't, you would be saying no. So you are.
I don't think anything. There is a TikTok about the foundation.
You can neither confirm nor deny.
I can't confirm nor deny.
2024 dive coaster at Dorney Park confirmed.
Holy crap!
There's one bit of headbanging on Hydra for me, but
yes.
I didn't even feel like complaining about it.
And it has such a short line that we might ride again in the front.
That's right. It's almost a walk-on,
But not for long.
or station wait for the most popular roads.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, our front row ride on Hydra's done. I think I like it more in the front.
How dare you?
Did I just parrot what you just said?
This is illegal, you know.
You
Yeah, you get lots of wind. There's a bit more headbanging in the front, but I think, fuck, I can't believe you've done this. But there's a lot more wind, and that airtime is slightly better, and the JoJo roll is better. Well, not better, but good as always. We're going to get an off-ride of it from here, which you already saw by now. But we haven't recorded yet, so that's what we're going to do. So, is the name of the train ride the Dorney Express?
Dorney Express?
2 nights ago, Dirk and I were talking, and I thought of a nickname for Pony Express and not Spirit Park. We call it Dorney Express. But it's also Spirit Park, so they're allowed to use the name. And so this train ride is now Dorney Express. Shut up, copyright music. Nobody likes you. Oh, and here's Demon Drop, which is a freefall tower that used to be at Cedar Point. We can watch it go. Ready for the drop? Whoa! I find it fascinating. Like, this is their original idea for a drop tower. Like, it's so classic. But of course, I'm not gonna ride because I am a pussy. But I should be. There are no pussies at Pony Dirk. At least for now. Not for long. Yeah, I'm more of a roller coaster person. I don't really like drop towers. I wish I did. What's weird is that I'm so nervous to get on it, and then when I drop out, wow, that's so much fun. I want to do it again. And then I ride it 1 or 2 more times. But by the next day, I was like, oh my god, what was I thinking? Steel fuck. Actually, the engines for Thunderhawk is coming sooner, so we're going to ride that first. Thunderhawk, Thunder Do, Thunder Bugs Bunny, and Thunder DC's Batman the Ride. Well, we found train tracks. It looks like it's full scale for amusement park, so we officially call this the Pony Express. Oh look, there's swams.
You got a phone?
You have a phone?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
To Derek, Ano,
and James Shuin. Yes. Yeah, use your phones, sons. That'll be much appreciated.
Here, enjoy your ride of the Thunderhawk.
It doesn't really look as old as it is. It's good.
Welcome back, riders. How was your ride?
Alright, so Double D and I just got off of Thunderhawk at Dorney Park. It's apparently the 9th oldest coaster in the world, and it had a good, old, rough wooden coaster feeling. There are a couple of good ones at the time, and if you like a good amount of head choppers, like there are a couple there, you go underneath the lift launch system chain lift hill. Look at that gear go. It was alright. It's my next Ace Coaster Landmark credit. That's something. Yeah, and I like how it goes in this trench here. That's right. You usually don't see wooden coasters beneath the usual ground level. So that's quite interesting. I'd like to get an off-ride like this. That'd be interesting. The operator actually said...
Yo, I bought him off a Greek chappie I met in the pub last year. I lent him a Dumbledore.
The operator actually said, after checking restraints, that the front is the best. So we're going to try again and do that. It's a station wagon. We can easily do it. Now Derek's at 98. It's getting more exciting by the 15 minutes. What? What? Oh! Let's see. Where? Where? Right there. Maybe if I went downstairs and get
Thunderhawk. T-A-N-G-E-R. That's a funny way to spell shortcut.
P-E-T-R-O-L. That's a funny way to spell water. This should cool it off. Explosives. The clips I was using that. All right, we just got off of Thunderhawk in the front. It was a lot smoother. Definitely a little bit more airtime, I guess. It was kind of like a hurt airtime somewhere in the middle, where yes, there's airtime, but you kind of go up very strongly in your seat into the restraint. Look at Steel Foot go. I think we're going to ride that next.
Yes. That's going to be number 99. I'm getting so close.
Oh, the train is on Zephyr. So we're technically not supposed to play this, but rather this. We just noticed that the hands of the creature here for the logo Steelfoot, it's three-dimensional. Ooh, that's scary.
Very spooky. He has a name, but I forget what it is. I remember seeing
He does?
I think he does have a name. I forget what it is.
It's the Steelfoot guy.
Yes, it's the Steelfoot.
That's his legal name, just like the Wacky Shack narrator. This is Derek's first Morgan, apparently.
Yes.
It's not my first Morgan. That would go to Phantom's Revenge. So if you ever ride Phantom's Revenge, you're going to be blown away. And me, I'm not expecting Phantom's Revenge. Not even close. But it should be okay. Maybe it's underrated. Maybe it's better than Steel Vengeance. You have to be open-minded about these things.
Well, I guess we'll have to say bye to all.
Yeah, you get 2 big drops over there. That's great.
Huh. It's the tallest ride in the park. Wow. These gates are so hard to open. So, ouch! That corner there has a spike, and it hits me. Oh, oh. Oh yeah, there's water in, I think, if it was an accident, fine. But whoever dropped that water, you are socialist. You are socialist. So we just got off Steel at Porty Dirk. I was expecting we would call it Steel Forceless because we haven't heard many good things about this. Yeah. Honestly, I've been kind of disagreeing with Airtime Thrills with many things like Iron Dragon and some other rides. Sky Rush, of course. A couple other things.
The bane of his existence.
I mean, yeah, cool guy. I like his channel, but we have different opinions on Steel Force. He thinks it's Steel Forceless. No picking. But I think there was sufficient airtime and force. I like the Helix. You could see the former footers of Hercules from there.
Former footers of Hercules. Yeah, that's a good photo. That's an interesting rendering. It looks like an
I have an idea for.
Do you see that? Do you see that? It looks like an It kind of does. It looks like Intimidator at the top. Yeah, it kind of does. Kind of does.
It's a good hyper, not the best hyper I've ever ridden, but certainly not the worst coaster I've ever ridden too. I liked it. We're going on it again, so we're clearly not disappointed
because the
by
line
it.
is so short.
Dirk's at 99.
I'm at 99 credits.
What's also interesting is that we were the only people in the third car. It was basically a walk-on almost. We had to wait for one more train to exit the final brick run. And so we're going to go for fun. And I have an idea for the camera. It's after mid-course brick run, I believe. So we're going to put our hands on top of our heads like a triangle. And we're going to say, I am which? We need to use that meme more often. I am which? All right, we just got off of Steel Force in the blue train in the Magnum Magic seat. We were going to do the very front, but some folks wanted to do that, and one of the seats was not available in the second row. So, completely unintentionally, we went in the third row of the train, and actually, the Magnum Magic seat also works for this ride. That was wonderful. One thing I forgot to mention was the positive G's. In the first tunnel after the first drop, it's kind of slow to begin, but when you start that helix, like the second airtime moment, that was quite crazy in the magic seat. And then those airtime hills after the mid-course brake run. Oh my god!
Oh my god! What?
Kind of reminds me of Magnum. Like in that seat, I would say this is the best ride of the park so far. That was quite something. It's underrated. It is not Steel Forceless. Me personally, I'll call this Steel Forceless. Nah, I'm kidding. No, me personally, I'll call this. Hey, Dirk, I have an idea. Some people call it. Oh, don't worry. I'm facing it this way. Look.
I was supposed to do it. I did it. I am which.
Next time we'll be more prepared with that.
Yes.
Well, I'll be more prepared. You did it perfectly. I am which? Hey, Dirk, I have an idea.
Yes.
I solidify my disagreement with the nickname Steel Forces. Me personally, I'll call this Steel Chicken Coop. Steel Chicken Coop.
By the time the ride ended, I solidified my disagreement with the nickname Steel Forceless. Me personally, I would call this Steel Chicken Coop.
Steel Chicken Coop.
Oh my goodness.
This is goodness. Someone asked, does it have any upside down moments or something like that? Well, guess what? On Steel Force, you go upside down not once, not twice, not 3 times, but not at all. The next coaster you go on is your 100th. Any thoughts?
Oh,
a year ago you weren't even at 30.
Holy, that's
like,
right.
In terms
at
of
the beginning of 2022, like the first coaster of my first new credit of 2022 was Wildcat, and that was 28.
Holy penis! What?
And now I'm about to get my 100th less than a year.
Like adjusted for
later.
age, you beat me.
I did, that's right.
Holy penis! Holy guacamole! I recommend we do that, and then I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. So after Zest, we'll get some lunch. Then we have 2 more to do, but after lunch, there's a bee. I heard like the big ones don't stink. Oh. Some ducks in the water.
Wow, there's laser.
Duck is very proud of working at Great Western.
There's laser. Look down there.
I saw that poster on. Oh, this third one. A clown? Oh no! Oh! All right.
I think this
Time for Possessed. This is my second Geauga Lake coaster. How about that?
Wow.
And it's without Wick Twister dangling coasters. This is basically the default classic dangling coaster now, because it's close enough.
Style, yes.
And it kind of reminds me of Volcano.
It is. It uses LIMs, and it's made by Intamin, and it's a dangling coaster.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I recommend we go do that.
Okay. It's also kind of like Wick Twister
Dangling coaster, sort of. It gathers some force to go up the Twisted World.
And slides back its way.
It gathers some force before it goes up for the Twisted World, goes with it to the top and slides back its way on the same path.
I kind of wish it had the holding ring like but it's okay. This is kind of a rare coaster model.
Yeah,
And there's not
especially
that
now.
left. Sorry, I was sneezing.
That's fine.
For some reason I sneezed.
What has the sun ever done for us? Nothing, other than be necessary for all life on Earth, giving us warmth, giving us chlorophyll. Nothing.
Once your train has come to a full and complete stop.
Not a partial stop. Because during a partial stop, I partially get up.
Unfasten your seatbelt and push up on your shoulder harness. Make sure to take any loose articles you may have left.
Well, I might have brought my arrowhead collection. I didn't. So I'm not going to look for it.
May have left. No. Take any loose articles you left behind. Unnecessary words, as George Carlin would be happy to talk about.
Yes. Okay, now let's go like
Resist!
coaster! Oh my goodness!
This is goodness! Oh, there's a ramp here and stairs. Good. So we just got Resist at Dorney Park.
It's a dangling coaster, which means that you're sitting in a chair with your legs dangling. It's a dangling coaster. It's a dangling coaster. It's a dangling coaster. It's a dangling coaster with your legs dangling.
After the removal of Wicked Twister, this kind of like now the president of the dangling coasters.
Dangling coaster, yes.
Yeah, I don't think a photograph is taken on the ride, unfortunately, although there are gifts over here. In terms of the ride itself, it was good. It wasn't the best in the world, although you can make lots of jokes about it. Like over here, that was a lot of fun making the dangling coaster joke.
Yes.
Absolutely, and 2 spikes were good.
Yes.
Oh.
There are 2 spikes. Oh.
It's a little bit rough, but that's fine. It's relocated.
Fine, yes.
I can kind of understand.
I can understand it.
Oh,
yeah.
and the most important.
The waitlist moments are good. The launch had a great kick to it.
Yeah, it did. We did something funny when it was about to go. It said, soak your cup, spread the seeds, and watch it go. And when I was launching, I said,
I think from now on I might use the Hoop Zest launching sound whenever a coaster launches.
Yes. Let's get a good sound bite. Oh, and what Derek was talking about at the beginning of this clip is that this is his 100th roller coaster. Congratulations! That's so good.
And not so much there.
Something interesting is that you had your 69th less than 2 months ago. whoa-ness.
Wow, you're right.
Something interesting is that my 69th coaster is more of a mean coaster. It was Gatekeeper Family Coaster. And my 100th was an actually unironically good coaster called Leviathan at Canada's Wonderland. Your 69th...
My 69th was Twisted Colossus.
An elite coaster.
Yes,
and then your 100th is a mean coaster.
A mean coaster.
Wow. But now, I'm feeling kind of hungry.
There's
what do you think?
Grill right here.
Oh, what a coincidence. Let's eat there.
Yes.
And we're going to go do that. Oh.
What do you think about the Dorney Park grill? Or the pointy dart grill? Sorry, the pointy dart grill. I'll need you to do that again.
Oh. I got a cheesesteak and fries and regular Coke.
I got a cheesesteak with fries and a Fanta, and I think she's going to be Fanta.
President Trump, you nominated Amy Coney Boney over the weekend to...
I think she's going to be fantastic.
Right, well, we all know that Amy Coney Boney is not Fanta, but we won't talk about that now. What I don't like is that this is really overpriced. Like, it almost beats Six Flags America for being overpriced. The cheesesteak was $15, but I had a food pass for a single-use meal deal. But the fries and drink combined, $14. And wasn't included in pass. If it was included in pass, that would be a good deal. In fact, yeah, that's about how much I would value this. But really, all this was there's $60 of food on the table right now.
Wow.
Let's eat, and then we'll continue with our day.
Okay guys, so we managed to steal some food. Let's just sit here and energize before we continue with our raid.
That was quite a close one.
Yes, I agree. Wait a minute. I just realized that all of us got the same thing. What a coincidence. I think it was because it was part of the same batch.
Precisely. But do you think eating here will get us caught by the sellers?
Well, they always just stand by whenever we take their crops, so it's okay. We still have to catch those boys. Does anybody have any suggestions? We had to sacrifice some time with raiding the candy shops because we wanted to ride the rides to see if they were on them.
But you have to remember, we still stayed on budget.
Excellent.
Have you been on the dangling coaster?
What's a dangling coaster?
It means you're sitting in a chair with your legs dangling.
That sounds fun, so we should go there. And you can keep searching for items. Seems like everybody knows what they're doing. Great job. If you don't do it perfectly,
Alright, it's now been 30 minutes since we had lunch, so we're now able to go on coasters again. We just rode the Sea Dragon. That's the same name as the one I walked here twice. One of which was in the very back row. That had lots of airtime. I still like Sea Dragon Waldemir though. And now we can go on roller coasters again. We found one from down here up a hill, so we're going to go there. So yeah, this is also known as the Drunky Theater, but at Horny Dark, I think it deserves to be called the Poop Deck of the Ship. That comes from Poop Deck of the Ship.
Yes.
But yeah, we modify a little bit more. Ah, there we go.
Woodstock Express. We don't have a mean name for
that. Dorney Express is already taken. We'll think about it. Maybe a ride on it will give us an idea.
Yes.
Looks like Great Chase.
It
does.
It's the same model. It actually reminds me a lot of Coco Cursor. Before it got repainted.
Right.
They're photos.
Oh, photos. I'm wondering if I should buy that.
Oh my god.
What? You know what? Take my money. Take my money, please.
For that. Why would you dive out of the frame?
Oh my god.
What happened?
That is.
Are you a season pass holder?
No.
No? Okay. Oh my god, why would you dive out of frame?
Oh my god.
You have to double take it.
How much?
What would you like? Do you want a basic 5x7? That's the cheapest one.
Perfect.
Alright, it's 620. We only had to take a card.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Why would you dive at a frame like that, man?
My credit card bill is going to be through the roof.
Hold on 1 second.
That is one of the best on-ride pictures I have seen in my life.
Oh, I thought it was going to be 22. It's actually 1981.
Yeah, I gave you this. You dove in a frame, my man.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I would still pay full price for it. but too late, I gave you my credit card.
It's still fantastic.
Honestly, you diving at a frame is crazy. Why would you do that, man?
I didn't know. You didn't give me the range.
Man, it's dove. Here you go.
Okay.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Next time, don't dive in a frame.
Oh,
We'll try not to.
we just got off of
Wait.
Wait. That's the train line. What do we call it?
What should we call this?
Woodstock Express?
That kind of works.
Even the word wood has some context. Oh, I got it! I got it! I have a perfect name for it!
I want to know.
It goes... Morning Woodstock! At Morning...
I don't really care about the layouts. But
there are a couple interesting things that happened today. We got in the background and the operator's like, "Are you trying to trick me?" And I was like, "No, we just wanted to ride a basic roller coaster." Yeah. So we ran around twice, out of 3 times.
And then the third time, we got stopped on the lift hill.
We got stopped on the lift hill.
And then
we
ran around 3 more times.
Yeah, why? Maybe the whole system was reset for the usual 3, but like 2 extra turns? This automatically makes it better than Fiesta Express. Sorry,
yes,
Fiesta Express.
Absolutely.
This is the best coaster of all time.
Yes, absolutely. Move over Fiesta Express. Also, we have a hilarious on-ride fixture.
Yeah, I legit bought the photograph of it
because it was so good.
It's a big cost, so the guy gave me a little discount. Look at this photograph! Every time I do it makes me... Oh, that's from a High School Musical. We're hard it is together to defeat the Huns. Let's get out of here, or else Disney's going to sue us. All right, that should be good. Yeah, so that was quite interesting. We got 2 extra rounds. Like, I'm not sure why it stopped on lift hill. We were next to operator. I asked the operator. She didn't say so.
That's one of the best on-ride pictures. Can I see it again?
Yes.
That is one of the best on-ride photos I've ever seen.
Honestly,
in my life.
yeah, this is the best parallel family gravity coaster. Although with a little bit with bias.
Look in my face.
$19. I have no shame whatsoever.
And then you dove out of frame, and the guy at the photo stand was giving you grief for that, but that's fine.
He gave me a $2 discount for that, so. Heck yeah! I scammed poor Heck yeah! Give me your money! So overall, that was our experience on Morning Woodstock Express! Morning Woodstock Express!
And now we're going to go on...
The Wild Mouse. Oh, there it is!
Dorney Mouse.
I was thinking Wild Fuck! But not 2023, not the one at Hershey Park.
Dorney Mouse.
I don't have any energy to laugh anymore.
It's like the adult version of Mickey Mouse. The greatest thing since Mickey Mouse.
Fuck, it's Barley Trown. Hey, Barley Trown, you have a phone? Do they have phones in your time? Did they have computers? Like and subscribe to James Stewart. Much appreciated. Thank you. What would you dare to attract to build natural hills? Maverick, point of fear. The Beast. Thunder Creek. Oh, that's the only one here that's not. That's Cedar Point, Kings Moon, and Kings Island. Link only happens when it's raining.
That's the only one that's actually.
Yeah. Where do the others come from? Make this difficult. Yeah. That's strange. Huh. Wow. What is a long snout? I'd like to check that out.
The anti-rollbacks are very loud. That lift hill is kind of slow.
It is. Darn it. Did it stop for a second? All right, we just got Wild Mouse at Dorney Park. Boys, looks like a bigger train. All right, so this is almost an exact clone of Wild Mouse at Hershey Park.
I think it is an exact
which
clone.
we like to call Wild Hook 2023, the ride. Well, just the first part. You don't have to add the ride. It's pretty good. We sat in the back, Derek left, me right. And yeah, it wasn't trimmed for the first half. It's quite interesting. The turns are very forceful, and the big drop had a good amount of airtime. The airtime hills, however, were all right. I would say it's a little bit better than Wild Mouse at, yeah, it's Dorney Mouse at Dorney Park. Yeah. Why does every Wild Mouse be called Wild Mouse? Even Cedar Point is guilty of that. Give your Wild Mouse a different name. I mean, there's Gotham City Gone Escape from Arkham Asylum, but just something different. Every single park has a coaster called Wild Mouse. What? Do you have a funny idea?
Tell me what that says right there.
Come into Pete's.
I thought it said come into Pete's meat. Dorney Park is really living up to its name.
Yeah, I agree. Like, ironically or unironically, this is a more productive day than yesterday.
Yes.
Not necessarily a better park, but like we're really getting the expectations that we looked for. So we got all the credits now, not just all the open credits, all the credits. Not for long. Oh, I hate all this copyright music. Every park does that. Play Kevin MacLeod. So now, until it's time to go, we can just relax. We could just do whatever. We're going to get some re-rides.
We were going to ride Talon, and I just realized we were walking in the wrong direction. We need to go past the Sprite basketballs.
Oops. Let's try again. Oh, you're bad. Oops. Please try again. On the first drop, I was actually dead. Steel chicken coop is so... Here's where Stinger used to be, right in this field over here. Now there's an attraction. Oh, it's one of those fire rides. They did a good job of not making it look stupid. And there seems to be piles of dirt here.
Yeah, and there's like little flags.
Huh.
And there's also a
any other
way back there by that green fence. Green for
I wonder what they're building.
Well, I mean, we know that they filed plans for some kind of attraction that's 140 feet tall.
Oh, dang.
RMC T-Rex Pony Dark 2024.
RMC T-Rex Pony Dark 2024. That sounds like a presidential campaign.
RC T-Rex 2024. I want that to be my president for 2024.
Yes.
Unseated, fasten your seatbelt and confirm it is secure. Then pull down and push up on your lock. The operator will be coming around. Physically check your
photographs over there, I believe.
An operator taking
I haven't been recording much lately. I've just been focused on riding things. We rode Talon again and Hydra again on the tour. Then we also went on Steel Ticket Group again. Also in the blue train. In the very front this time. There's a little bit of a wait, but we really did it. We have time. We still have 2 hours until we have to get out of here. What we did was something funny. At every airtime moment, we just screamed as loud as we could, the mid-course break run.
10 hills stretched over 7 acres delivers a total of 8 depths. Each drop creates a feeling of weightlessness enthusiasts call the mid-course break run.
Which is a reference.
Each drop creates a feeling of weightlessness enthusiasts call
the mid-course break run. Alright, now it's time to look at a photo. I was right in the middle of saying it when the photo's taken. No peeking.
I think I did the I am rich.
I did.
I am rich. I am rich. That's so awesome.
There's so many people taking unauthorized photos of the unrighted photos. You can't do that.
This is illegal.
That's a form of stealing. So,
this is illegal, you know.
Thank you, Dirk. Oh, and there's the security guard. They would definitely know.
The security guard is going to say,
"Oi, you! Oi, you! Ding, 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 ding! Oi, you!" Oh, we're riding again?
Yeah.
Sure. Why not? And then we're going to go on Poop again. This time in the far back, so we can get the tallest view from the back spike. And we're looking down. Then we'll fall like this.
So we checked all the dangling coasters at the park, but we haven't seen any of them anywhere. Well, as I always say, look again. Wait a minute, are those the guys? Yes. Then what are we waiting for? Time to die. Wait, you're standing too close to the dangling coaster. No, I'm not. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. It's literally coming right now. Oh, this could be bad. I can't see. Biscuit chicken.
Oh well, we tried.
Alright, so we just got off our second ride of Possessed. We did the back row and we swapped left and right seats. And I would say it's best in the back because when you're at the back vertical spike, you're like going backwards high up into the air. You're like almost 200 feet up in the air. It's insane. It's kind of like the pirate ship ride on crack.
It is. It's like the poop dick of this shit's on crack.
That's absolutely right. Yeah. This is quite an interesting ride. I have to say.
Very unique.
The back is best. But the front, you do get the most authentic dangling coaster meme view.
Yes, on the twisted spike.
Oh. Like it looks like you're about to hit the barrier.
Yes.
Oh no. Wait, we just used that joke, you goofball.
But you don't.
At least for now.
You?
Maybe they unlock your chains and you follow the chain and you die.
That was wild.
You know, the yellow track kind of reminds me of Coco Cruiser. It's a kiddie ride.
It does have blue
ding
supports, kind of.
How about that?
It reminds me a lot of Coco Cruiser.
There's so much Hercules merch here. I might actually get a shirt of it or that general Woody Dark shirt. Yeah. I don't get now goes except for like really good because like top 10 worthy. But that's quite cool. Why do you have so much merch of Hercules? You destroyed it!
They destroyed it.
I guess having it ironically is quite fun.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. But this shirt or this shirt, I mean, this one makes sense for what I did, but this one is funny. I don't know.
We'll see.
Well, I don't know. I've been looking for 40 years. Look at what the towels say.
These towels.
Dorney Park.
Dorney
Hold on.
Park.
I was trying to find a way
There's
to.
a K on this one.
I was trying to find a way to make it say wordy, but I don't want to touch them too much before I buy them. That just doesn't sound right to do.
No.
That does. All right. Yeah. So we did a little bit of shopping at the gift shop. Even though that doesn't make sense, they're supposed to give me a gift. I'm not supposed to buy things. It's called the gift shop. I come for my gift. Yeah, George Carlin talked about that. Yeah, I got a Woodstock Express Christmas ornament, a Fudge Bites bowl,
I got one
as well as a T-shirt of Hercules. Hurt your knees. Yeah, even though I never wrote it, I just thought there was an. That's actually what you got?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There was one design I really liked, but it wasn't available in my size, so I got the Hercules shirt instead. It would be a good conversation starter.
Design, so I found the next best thing and got that.
I see. We're leaving a bit early because we still have several hours before we get back to our home on the Eastern Shore. So Dirk and I decided we kind of did everything we wanted to, so no need to stay any longer. If you like to leave the park, just leave the park. That's perfectly fine. Before getting on the highway, I'm probably going to stop at Sheetz or 7-Eleven to get a 5-hour energy, so I can do that, which would be perfect for our way back from Dorney Dark and Wet Pussy Kingdom.
Yes.
And that concludes our very special day at Dorney Dark and Wet Pussy Kingdom, although we only went to the dry rides. But even that alone was great. This is a good park.
Yes, this is a good
Don't
park.
let it
Don't skip out on it. If you're
don't let it being one of the smaller Cedar Fair parks fool you. There's a lot to do here. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back street? Well, we want to get going. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Post your comments below on your thoughts on this video. And do me a favor, be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up. Like to see more, be sure to subscribe. A shout out goes to all of those who provide photos for this video. Like to see one of your photos in one of my videos, check out the description for further instructions. If you'd like to go more in depth with Triple J 75 or Double D 271, like my Facebook page for interactive discussions and behind the scenes footage. You can also follow us on Twitter. Until next time, idiots. Until next time. Alright, video's over now. That's it. We're walking out. There's nothing else to do here. Beat it. Get lost. Scram. Or you could be watching the video if you want. I'm alright with that.
Yeah, same here.